Ladies and gentlemen, too sweet to be sour, too nice to be mean, head shaved fresh, just like Mr. Clean. It is I, it is he, it is me, it is Slim with the tilted brim, P-double-D-E Tepukuian, the host of the Place to Be Reviews. Not just me, P. I'm here with my co-host, Monica. How you doing, Monica?
Hi, buddy.
I figured that intro would be
That was a lot.
would be kind of on point. It was. That's what she said. So this is episode 48. We're almost episode 50. It's been a decent run so far. We are live on YouTube right now, and this is indeed the place to be. And we are joined by some guests tonight, aren't we, Monica?
Yep.
We have in the Heezy Fasheezy. I've always wanted to say that. Just doing that little Dave Chappelle thing. In the house with us tonight, Mr. Tap and I, author of the forthcoming graphic novel, The Oil Brigade. How you doing, Tap?
Pretty good. Hey, and if you hear about any mass shootings in Dallas, I swear it wasn't me.
Oh no! Oh no!
It's too hot to be wearing a trench coat and sunglasses.
Well, only the güeros wear that outfit in the when they do that kind of stuff anyway, man. So you're safe there. You're safe. We are, and that's a tough act to follow, but follow it he will. My brother from another mother, ladies and gentlemen, the Groovinator from Raiders of the Lost.
Stop me if you've heard this one. This dyslexic guy walks into a bra. Hey, it's Adam from RaidersLostFlix.com. How you doing? Thanks for having me, Pete. And
When he walks into a bra.
He didn't get it. I got it, but it was funny.
It's a time joke. It's a time joke. It's only funny if you have the time.
Oh.
Oh no!
I just thought I heard wrong.
Don't think about it too long. It might hurt.
Just remember, you're all right. The world's all wrong. It's okay. It's okay. So, how is everybody this evening? Are we prepared for a dive into the wokening that is the MCU right now?
By the way, Pete, you still get your screen share thingy going.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know I had the screen share on.
That's why us guys are here to tell you these things.
Alrighty then. There. Is that better?
It will eventually. Yeah.
Okay. So then, we have a myriad of topics this evening. Let's just kind of run down through what we have here. We have the Pale Male and Stale article that we've all. I think that video has bounced around the Fandom Menace a lot, and we've kind of we're just basically like beating. It's like the copier in Office Space now. We just keep hitting it. It's like,
damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
What's his name? Samir Nagahi not gonna work here anymore. Just going back for that one last shot, and then you got who else? Let's see. Oh yeah, we've got a Genderfluid Loki. Yeah, that's why not, right? Why not just why not talk about Genderfluid, right?
Always.
There's just a sigh.
I mean, I have about 10 things other. It's fine. Whatever. Let's go.
But then, of course, we have Groovinator's top 10 reasons to dump the MCU. All that, plus, we're not doing the lightning round tonight, but Monica still has some questions for the panel. We'll be doing that later this evening. And what do you want to give us a hint at what you have prepared, Monica? Or
it's just Star Wars trivia.
All right, so we're going to do Star Wars trivia this evening. Yep. That's and we had this discussion off air.
Did we?
Did you?
There shall be no questions from Soilo, The Last Dumpster Fire, or The Farce Awakens.
Is it Soilo or Soil-O?
It could be either. I think it's like Dong Lover in Soilo. It goes both ways.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, one day it could be Soilo, the next day it could be fucking a droid. I don't know.
Good God. Okay. I'm gonna try really hard not to butcher all this because I have no idea what the hell any of this means or what they're saying. So
no worries.
No worries. We didn't. Well, you asked me what an adjective was, and at the most convenient time
I go
ever,
with the adjectives.
my
we
screen
We
crashed.
swore not to bring up the A word again.
Well,
damn it. You
I
lied.
can break it. I'll break my own rules, but
What's
I'm
the
not.
sad thing about that is I'm sitting here in a chat with 3 writers and people that swear they know grammar in English and can't give me an adjective.
My screen crashed. I'm like, sweet. Now I have time to Google it.
Hey, we got the Appalachian American and David Applegate in the house.
All right. I have to refresh my chat window here.
Thanks, fellas.
Thank you, guys. Hit that like button, por favor.
All the
ladies
live
and gentlemen.
streams on tonight, and you guys decided to join us, and it means
That's
something to
right.
us. It really does.
That's right.
Mhm.
They, and this is, I guess this is a, I don't know. Hey, it's a little bit of, it's our corner, the fandom menace over here. We're just taking the shovels and the pickaxes and grinding and carving out our own little niche over here.
It's kind of like
And,
Marvel has the New Mutants. Just face it, guys. We're the new High Council. They just don't know it.
Oh, that's what I'm. I was laughing last Tuesday because I was like, so I'm like, they've got the High Council. Odin has the one-man Low Council, and I love Odin.
He's pretty funny. Yeah, I've been watching him a lot more lately. He's got way better content now.
Yeah, I've subscribed to him for a while, and he is somebody I really, really, really want to get on the stream when I get to that level.
It's a man on a mission. Yep.
Yep. There is a few of the bigger yet still kind of like smaller channels, I guess. I mean, they're not. We're like, I consider them. I'm tiny. I have. If you look down there, 69 subscribers.
That's what she did.
I was trying not to.
Yeah.
and literally, that's
He
legit.
took the ball. It was an easy dunk. He just had.
I know, right?
It's not a joke. That is how many subscribers I have right now, and it's been there for a couple days. And I'm like, I'm oddly all right with this for a minute. But no, so yeah, these, there's, like I said, there's a few, and like I said, one of those channels actually subscribed to mine, and that's Black Angus Reviews, who I'm another big fan of Gary over there. So, but yeah, there's this other channel called Raiders of the Lost Flicks that's getting ready to hit 300 here shortly.
I'm trying, Pete. I'm trying to keep you from getting angry, brother. All we need is like 20 some more subs, and we'll be having those watch parties.
Dude,
Which one are we watching?
We're going to be
hit
watching
300?
Miami Connection, and we're going to be watching Alita Battle Angel if you have it.
I have it now. My brother got it online, so I can watch
Miami
it.
Connection is available on YouTube, so you do not need to have that in order to do that watch party. And I'm so anxious to do that one.
Well, I kind of technically gotta have to. Like, I gotta load it up on the YouTube, in order to do the watch party.
Well, you don't. I should say you don't have to own it.
Own it.
Is what I meant to say.
But I got Alita now. That's what I mean.
Oh, cool.
I'll
cool.
rent when we do Elite. I'll get the Blu-ray.
You should get the Blu-ray anyway, man, because if we sell more Blu-rays for Alita, a sequel will get made.
I would love to, but lack of employment is kind of hindering that now.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Join the world.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah. That was like, I remember, like, you said you got, like, when I got let go from my job, it was like, and I got fired by, like, my dude was like my best friend. It was like that made it a little more tough, because like we would joke around. He would call me into his office just to bullshit, and like he called me into his office, and he was like, he closed the door, and because every time I come in there, he closed the door. I'd be like, oh fuck, today's the day, and he's like, shut up and sit down, and when he closed the door, I was like, oh shit. Like, just jokingly, and his face went pale. I'm like, oh damn. I was like, I know what this is. So he was like, yeah, we gotta let you go. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? That was like my immediate response.
Wow.
But it was all good. It was
That's your immediate response for a lot of things, though. So
to be fair, it truly is.
yeah.
Like, that's like just a normal part of like the lexicon for me is those 3 words. Are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding?
It sounds like my buddy Jake, whenever he plays video games, that's all you ever hear him say over and over. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you? Depending on how bad of a time he's having, his voice just keeps getting higher and higher and higher as he says it. Are you fucking kidding me?
I was like that with Raw versus SmackDown 2008.
Destiny, yeah.
Yeah, when that one first came out, man, that was bad. I was I crushed a controller once, like in
I
my
almost
hands.
murdered him over that game. Yeah, I was so angry. Hey guys, let's go do a raid. That'll be fun. Fun, they said. It'd be a good time, they said.
Damn it. So let's see here. We've got a pin. Oh God. I'm cringing even pulling this article up.
Are we about
here.
to get into that now? Because I'm gonna pull that up.
Oh, I don't want to.
Yeah,
I've already had to do this once.
we're gonna do the one that Adam sent me from Cheat Sheet. We'll do that one first.
You want to do that one
Cheat
first?
sheet?
Okay.
Is that what it's called?
There's a website called Showbiz
Yeah.
Cheat Sheet, and that was if anybody watched my video today, that was the focus of my video because I was looking for news about Alita Battle Angel. Don't ask me why this article came up instead. Brie Larson and Tessa Thompson already shipped Captain Marvel and Valkyrie. You have the
Scissor me timbers.
if you want to do the screen share on this one, we can all read together.
Yep,
To be fair,
I'm gonna.
I was working today and I have not got to watch your video, but I saw you post it, so
It's I had a good time with this article. I made the most out of it. I really did. I went full blown humor on this one because you know what, stuff like this, when you read it and you realize exactly how much virtue signaling is going on, it's destined to be made fun of.
Oh yeah, I'll screen share this one. I'm not gonna screen share the article from the Independent because that damn website will make my browser crash in a heartbeat.
Just on general principles.
It has so many cookies on it, and yeah, it's just a garbage website. Like, Cheat Sheet, I'm surprised hasn't given my fucking computer AIDS already. So,
it's giving you actual cancer. Yeah.
It's like LimeWire, dude. Like LimeWire is like, dude, how bad do I? It's like 2001. It's like, how bad do I want to download this fucking Snoop Dogg and the East Siders song? Do I want to give my computer AIDS over this shit? I don't know.
You just bought that computer too. You need to make that thing last for a little while.
Right?
You got about a good 4 months left before it dies on you. So you got to stretch that out.
Oh my God. So this is, I don't want to screen share it yet, but I'm going to screen share it because it's got a fucking ad for the Facebook groups, and it's the Blend and Slay group, which is
they have a Facebook group? Oh no.
Yeah, Blend and Slay has a Facebook group. So I'm going to
because I have a feeling that people in our chat are going to troll this shit out of them.
Oh yeah, I closed it down. So
Woo!
All right, let's
idea. Terrible idea.
Oh, that's terrible, Kenny. That's terrible. And it didn't take long for Charles Barkley to make an appearance tonight, Kenny.
Oh my God, I remember when I used to watch sports ball still, and there was a yeah, exactly, right.
He can't do two things at once.
Stop it. There we go. I just EVS'd the screen, but there we go. So I remember Kenny Smith, that is the commentator alongside Charles Barkley. He did he was doing like the analysis at halftime, and his fucking one of his buttons popped off his suit in the middle of a read, and it was like the Subway commercial. It shot off, and Charles is like,
I thought I was supposed to be the fat one, Kenny. He goes, where'd you get that suit? Payless with them shoes?
I mean, the shit was so funny because Barkley's just like, so I love Charles Barkley. That was like the one thing. He's just hilarious. So, all right. Can you guys hear me?
Yep. I can hear you. Yep,
okay, good. No, I'm just making sure because last time I tried to do the screen share.
Click on you so that it stays on you, so that
so we can read along.
Yeah.
Click on me. Where?
On your picture.
Your profile.
Oh, right here. Let's see. And me.
Oh God.
There. I just
at the bottom of the screen.
Where? There. Is it? Damn it.
I think no.
At the bottom of the screen.
Nope. Don't got it.
Oh Lord.
We
are experiencing some technical difficulties.
There it is
No,
right there.
no,
just click on it.
It's just Pete.
Where?
On your icon at the bottom of the screen.
On the Hangout screen.
Yeah, you know how you see all four of us? Click on yours,
got it.
tap yours, or touch it, whatever you
There.
do.
He's
I
got
just
it. He's
did.
got it. It's working now. Yeah.
Okay, there. I did.
There we go. All right.
My screen. It looks like the vortex over there. I just EVS'd it. All right. So Brie Larson and Tessa Thompson already shipped Cat Pan Meh and Valkyrie. Oh.
I don't think she
And,
deserves her actual title either. So
No, she doesn't. Like, and before we even get into this, I'm going to do a cutaway because I saw somewhere this shit like tier article was talking about Lady Sif, and Brie Larson, or not Lady Sif and Brie Larson, but Lady Sif and Valkyrie. She's like, yes, please, about being in the relationship with Valkyrie.
She needs
and Lady
work.
Sif.
That's what it is. I think they said on the High Council she just needs work. That's why she's screaming.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. When Marvel announced Thor: Love and Thunder, the other big news, besides Natalie Portman and her hammer that she could barely hold up, even though it's a prop that probably weighs 5 pounds, was Tessa Thompson's forehead Valkyrie becoming the studio's first openly gay forehead character. Oh boy. Was that what that was supposed to say? Was I ad-libbing that too much?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Did I not do this right? Because it's still bouncing around over here.
Oh God.
no, we just gave up on you. It's fine, buddy.
By the way, we got Sal Vader in the house. What's up, Sal? What's up, brother?
Salivate or Salvador?
Salvador.
Salvador is in the house. Hail Salvador. All right.
Salvador.
So many fans had suspected this all along, and they further suspected the same was true of Cat Pan Meh's Cadaver Danvers, even though that character is not officially out. And I love that this is the only thing that they focus on during this whole godforsaken article that they
fantastic website, you know. Pulitzer Prize. Yeah. Pulitzer Prize.
Yeah, that's just, it's bad. So let's see, we go, adding fuel to that theory was the fact that Thompson and Brie Larson had already been trading love notes about their characters on social media. Good God.
Every time I read that line, I lose my shit. I did. I made
trading love notes.
I had to go through it like 5 times because I kept cracking up while I was reading that out loud. I just couldn't read that sentence out loud without losing it.
Does anybody follow them on Twitter or whatever?
Follow
no.
Oh, Brie Larson, Tessa Thompson.
Yeah.
Oh God.
She's
no.
Larson.
No.
Just curious.
No.
I can't. I can't do it. I can't force myself to do that.
Well, you know, I can. I just wanted to know if anybody actually saw this.
Hey, it looks like I finally got the screen thing right. Maybe. I don't know. All right.
Yeah,
so it says, here it goes. Valkyrie comes out stunning and brave. At the end of Avengers Endgame, Thor went off with the Guardians of the Galaxy, leaving Valkyrie in charge of the Asgardian community on Earth. She and Thor had this exchange. Valkyrie.
Wait. When we do this, we should all like do parts. Like, okay.
Yes.
No, I tap out.
You know, who wants to be Valkyrie?
Nope.
I'll be Valkyrie.
All right, you be Valkyrie. I'll be Thor.
Okay. Thor, your people need a king.
No, they already have one.
That's funny. You're being serious.
It's time for me to be who I am rather than who I'm supposed to be. But
What the hell does it even mean?
It's time for me to be who I am rather than who I'm supposed to be. But you're a leader. That's who you are.
First of all, you're damn right I'm a leader because I am stunning brave and the size of my forehead. You know how big my brain is. You and your patriarchy. You know I'd make a lot of changes around here.
I'm counting on it, Your Majesty. By the way, do you like my fedora?
Yes, now pass the soy.
Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, we work cheap, all right? We work cheap. We didn't have a lot of time to rehearse. It's the best we could do for Shakespeare in the Park on a Wednesday night.
Shakespeare in the Park. This might be good. We might be onto something here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Place to Be Reviews improv troupe.
Yay.
So let's see. Oh, here we go. So Thor kind of got his wish when Thompson went off on stage at the San Diego Comic-Con and said as new king of Asgard, her first order of business would to be to find her queen.
Now,
Cue
why is that the first order of business?
I don't know.
I know, like, what about the
most-
economy or something?
You're ruling a whole group of people, and are you trying to say that you can't do it without a queen? Like, the first thing you need to do is to find somebody else for what? Are they going to help you rule the kingdom? These are the things that I want to know about. This is the stuff I lay at night and think about when the power is on, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh, did he drop out?
Did we lose?
I was gonna say he got too quiet for me. I like it.
Yeah, something's happening. He's like a 2-year-old. When it goes quiet, it's never good.
Oh.
Okay, so let's see here. It says one of the reasons Cheers were so strong was its revelation was true to the source material. Valkyrie is bisexual in the comics. A scene confirming this was shot for Thor Ragnarok, but director Taka Wakuku cut it because he thought it might have interfered with the exposition of the scene. And to be fair, I was saying Taika Waititi's name right, but I do not want to see Thor 4. I think he's going to fuck it up. So I am not saying his name right anymore. So he's Taka Wachacha again.
Hey, Chris Rich, welcome to the chat. Thanks, brother.
Hey, Chris.
Chris Wicks is in the chat.
Wicks.
Oh, okay. Hey, Chris.
Thanks to all you that are watching us right now instead of the other bigger, fancier, more popular channels than us. We really appreciate you. It means a lot to us.
Do we? Not please.
Yeah, do. I don't know about you. I don't know if you appreciate anything.
I appreciate all things.
Yeah, let's definitely thank the listeners in the chat. Thank you, everybody. David, Chris, Sal, Appalachian American, everybody in the chat right now. Thank you, guys.
Let's keep an eye out for tapping dudes.
I'm waiting for tapping dudes and late Bazanus. So back to Taco Wakiwi.
Yeah, so
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Wakiki Tuesday. Let's see. Fan ship captain meh. And so do the actors. Oh my god, and somebody actually drew this. Look at this art. Look at this freaking drawing. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
that's one thing you can count on the internet
brave. For. Oh, it's
I can make some updates for you real quick, buddy.
Yeah,
So why does the white woman have to be the strong one? Why not the person of color?
Yeah, seems kind of racist.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a tiny bit racist. Just a little bit racist.
Oh god, this stuff.
I'm telling you.
She says, "We cute."
No, it does not. Does it say
Tessa
that?
Thompson, yeah, on the tweet it says, "We cute." At Tessa Thompson.
Oh god.
It's xtwitter.com.
Stop.
Can you believe Pete was like all in love with that rag?
I tried telling him. He doesn't listen to anything I say.
Well, she is pretty on the outside, but inside she's as
not
ugly
really,
as a rotten watermelon. She really is. Just horrible.
Yeah. It's bad.
Especially when you get that her agenda basically is her personality, then she starts to look less and less attractive.
Yep. And that was it too. It was like once that it just came through more and more, I was like, you're just a gross person. She's just gross.
I've never seen an article that worships these two like this. This is just it's cancerous to read this. I can just feel the worms crawling into my brain right now.
Gross.
I feel yeah. Show me on the doll where the internet touched you.
Let's see. Oh no. Right here.
Good luck with this one.
Oh no. Okay. Thompson didn't say whom she had in mind as her queen, but fans have a pretty good idea that it's Cadaver Danvers. Oh, she's a necrophiliac now too. There has been much speculation that the character is LBGTQXYZ, yellow P, ampersand, pound sign, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
LBG.
And whatever letters and fucking numbers and
Alphabet.
shit.
Just say the alphabet.
The whole alphabet.
Are there any adjectives in there?
Those are mine.
Here,
Don't take them
rearrange it,
from
right?
me.
Oh. So let's see here. So if Captain Marvel gets with what did I miss here? Oh, there has been much speculation of characters, blah blah blah, with the movie implying that the more than a platonic relationship with Carol's best friend Maria Lambeau, played by Lashana Lynch. It's Maria Lambeau with Rick Ross. Oh.
It's Lesbo, remember?
Oh no. Oh no.
Maria Lesbo.
Lambo. So I mentioned in my video, I'm like, Lambo, isn't it Monica Rambo? I don't even fucking read comic books. I never seen Captain Marvel. I never bothered to watch Captain Marvel. Why is it I fucking know this and they don't?
Because we don't care. We don't care to know.
I mean, I don't care, and I still know this. I retain this stupid information.
Well, there you go.
Lashana Lynch,
problem.
who is also happens to be the
her last name's Lynch.
Oh God, yeah.
The lifestyles of the poor and unfortunate.
She got them eyebrows.
Oh God, remember that?
Oh boy.
Oh, dude, she's got them woolly eyebrows, man. That board game. Yeah, I'm telling you, eyebrows.
I have one of those, dude. I have somewhere. I need to find it.
Willy Water.
You got a woolly game? No
Yeah,
way, really?
I do. Yeah.
Hey, we got a new
props to my
subscriber.
mom. Oh, dude.
We got a new subscriber to the channel. I can't see it.
Don't
on
blow
here.
it, Pete. You'll scare him away. All right,
or his computer's gonna
Okay.
crash.
Take care of your new subscriber. Be gentle with it. All right.
No. So I can't drop any F-bombs for at least like the next 30 seconds. All right, so I'm on the clock. Anyway, so let's see. So so if Captain Meh gets with Maria, where does that leave Valkyrie? Oh no. This is going to be a bizarre love triangle. If the movies follow the comics, it would be Annabelle Riggs, a mortal scientist who at one point assumes Valkyrie's identity. So this is the funny thing about like Jane Foster being Thor is she was Jane Foster, then she was Thor, then she was the All Mother, then she was Valkyrie. Like who the fuck hasn't Jane Foster been? Loki? Has Jane Foster been Loki yet? Because
I doubt.
No.
I think that's like the only character she hasn't been.
I think we would
Literally,
at this point would have better luck like remembering the plot lines of As the World Turns than we would the new current MCU shit.
He says that like it's
yeah, you think
like
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to
General
know
Hospital.
the storylines. I used to know the storylines of General Hospital and Young and the Restless when I was in college.
Well, now that you know all the storylines, you know exactly what's going to happen in the MCU because it's the same shit.
Oh, let's see here. So where are we at? However, if Marvel goes that
we are
way,
in hell right now.
it would
Fresh
burst
hell.
more than a few bubbles per. Oh yes, and here's what when I think journalistic integrity, I think fucking BuzzFeed. Oh my God, you're gonna quote BuzzFeed?
How much
on
bullshit
anything.
can you take? Take this BuzzFeed quiz to find out.
Oh, anything that BuzzFeed does is just like automatically just makes you want to stab yourself in the neck with a knife.
Every time you click on a BuzzFeed link, God kills a kitten.
I think he does. They need to stop. Well, actually, there's still too many cats, but I love cats, so it's kind of a. I'm torn. All right. So, however, if Marvel goes that way, it would burst more than a few bubbles per BuzzFeed. Thompson and Larson.
Would it?
I don't think it really would. There's the side eye. There's the side eye Thor. Oh, does it though? Oh, let's see. Thompson and Larson have been fueling the speculation by trading very affectionate social media posts regarding their characters, including fan arts that ships the couple.
Yay!
When
No.
Larson and Thompson met at the Endgame premiere, their enthusiasm was infectious. One fan wrote, "Tessa and Brie together is what we deserve." Do you want to watch a video, Monica?
I think that's called AIDS, and no, I do not.
No.
Do you want to see? Do you want to see
No.
Brie give Tessa a kiss?
No, don't. No,
No, we're not. I won't.
Don't click
I
on it.
won't.
It's probably porn anyway.
This better not be porn.
I will head out of this chat so fast. Done. Sign my termination papers. I'm out.
Oh my God.
God. That ain't cool.
The good news is the article's almost over.
Barely.
You're doing a better job getting through this than I did. I had to read this thing like 5 times.
I thought he was reading another one now.
No, it's the same article.
Well, there's no doubt that Larson and Thompson have strong mutual admiration. This admiration society. It remains to be seen how that will manifest on screen. Well, if Brie Larson's acting ability and Tess Thompson's acting ability, they might equal a fucking I don't know, like sawdust. However,
Or get two pieces of wood together.
Yep. Like the Appalachian American
Friction burn.
did.
Yeah.
That's what you should do. Get 2 planks of wood and put them together, like Seth did when he got the for Brie Larson, like that.
However, the actresses have made it clear they'll jump at the chance to work together. Thompson said, "Of course, I would love the chance to work with Brie. We're like women's women, so the idea of getting to do something that little girls are excited about, and the people that identify as women
So she's a
feel
tranny
excited
now
about."
with that voice.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just giving her a tranny voice now.
My name's Tessa. I play the tuba.
Oh God.
We got 10 people watching now. Holy shit.
Yeah.
They double digits. I think
Because
this is
we're
the first time I've hit
awesome.
double
Yeah.
digits. I know. Moreover, I just go back into my New Jersey housewife voice. Moreover, when Larson was included in Time Magazine's list of 100 most influential people, it was Thompson who wrote her fucking entry, Marge. It was great. You should have heard that shit.
And good luck getting through this paragraph.
Oh,
By the
but
way, I would like to nail 2 planks together on top of the ship and make these 2 walk off of it. I'm just saying.
All right. So to read this paragraph, I think we need to call in a friend of the program, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cleveland Brown. Her activism is an extension of who she is. I'll show you an extension. That's what he said. She sits at the table and wants to make sure everyone has access to it. She is constantly investigating how to be a better ally. The first time I met this flat ass cracker, she was outside of an annual adult porn. Whoops, I mean prom. The next time she was hosting a conversation complete with graphs and PowerPoint presentation about the lack of representation in film. She has a huge capacity for both joy and taking the D. I mean, serious work.
She has a huge capacity.
Oh,
she envies her capacity.
Oh,
and you know she don't like the D. Come on now.
She has a.
She likes her huge capacity. Yeah.
She has a huge capacity.
Why did you just say she has a huge gash and just be over with it? Just get it. Just finish saying the sentence. Oh my God. Oh,
it looks like somebody split that shit with a double-bladed axe. There, I said it.
Oh.
Oh no. And just like that, somebody stopped fucking watching.
Oh, that was enough.
So if Marvel doesn't get these 2 together soon, it would be one of their rare misjudgments. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't.
You couldn't do it. It's impossible to get through this without dying, man.
Just imagine what would happen if Portman, Thompson, and Larson were all in Love and Thunder. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yay! We got
Stunning and brave.
All right.
We're done. Oh,
Stunning
hang
and
on.
brave.
Stunning and brave.
Yeah,
okay,
Slay Queen.
There. Oh, there. I can't do it. I'm glad that was over. That hurt.
Yeah. Now you know why that video took me so long to make today.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I have to do this in the name of science. I have to get this done. I just have to.
That's why I ingested the gamma radiation. It was in the name of science.
You want to bet that
chat, how weird it can get. Articles like these are published every day.
Hourly.
Oh.
Hourly. Yeah.
I'm betting that the story plot for Love and Thunder is literally going to be a love triangle between the 3 of them.
I think so too. I don't even think it's going to be a joke. I think
and the porno version ends in a 3-way.
Everybody wins.
They all team up at the beginning and kill Chris Hemsworth. Like he dies in like the first 2 seconds of the movie.
No, you know they're gonna make him like a slave boy. He's gonna be in his ropes and chains, like catering to them whenever they need.
Oh, farm boy.
There you go.
Oh no.
So it's like somebody said to me earlier today, they said basically they know that the MCU is on its way out and they may as well just do whatever they want.
Get out now.
Because I think they know it's on its last leg. Just let all the weirdos have whatever they want with it. Because this is what happens. And I got in an argument today. Somebody said, well, Groovinator, you're part of the problem. You shouldn't be doing these kind of videos because you're drawing attention to this stuff. The best way to snuff it out is to not pay any attention to it, to not. I'm like, well, I'm not going to pay for the movie, but I'm not going to not make fun of this either. This is the only way I can cope with this kind of nonsense. You know, I use this stuff for entertainment because that article was hilarious. All right. I don't know if they were trying to be serious. I don't know if it was written as comedy. I don't really, I mean, it's a little bit of both, you know, I don't really know, but I disagree with what this guy said. I said, and the thing is hypothetically speaking, anything, and I mean anything with a large enough audience is going to be infested by SJWs. So you can't win. So
yeah, and the more you ignore them, the more you're feeling their fire. So you can't do that.
So are you just going to ignore everything and just crawl into a hole and die, or are you going to retaliate and have fun with this stuff? I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to survive it. Eventually, I would like to think that there's a foreseeable future where we'll laugh about all this stuff. But for right now, this is what I do. I make jokes about it.
Yeah, I would hope there's a future where we can make jokes about this because this is like we're living in like literal idiocracy.
Well, like I had a discussion with my mom, and you know she's like 20 years older than me. All right, so she's been through the 60s and the 70s, and she says I've been through all of this stuff. She says it's going to end. This kind of stupid stuff. She says we went through the yuppies, we went through the hippies, the hipsters. It's going to end at some point. It's going to it's basically going to end when everybody is in financial ruin and there's so much of a demand for entertainment to be wild and free that all the people that are driven out of the entertainment industry are basically going to break off and form their own stuff, and people are just going to flock to that. Hollywood, I think, is going to get a complete overhaul at some point. They're going to have to because they're already losing money. All the movies that have come out this year have lost money.
So, yeah, there hasn't really been like what's like the most successful movie this year?
Well, I think right now it's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which I plan to go see that so that I can review it for my channel because I'm a Tarantino fan. I love his movies.
I mean, most successful movie this year outside of Endgame, obviously, because I mean that's up there. I
mean, my favorite's Alita, but we can't really call it the most successful because it got like almost no coverage when it came out, and it's developed a cult following in the wake of its release. Because it got so overshadowed by Cat Pan Marvel.
Yeah,
of course.
I was gonna say, is that lack of like the access media's attention and adoration to Alita?
It was 20th Century Fox last movie. It was literally the last movie they did.
Yeah.
So I don't think they had the advertising budget that they needed to push it more than they could have.
Well,
they already knew they were on their way out, so they didn't really need to advertise it.
Well, James Cameron was. Did he write Alita, or did he? What did
I understand, he produced it. Okay, he's had the rights to the manga ever since for like years and years. He was going to make a movie out of it, and it just never happened. And now that he wants to make 15 more Avatar movies, he basically handed all of his notes, all of his production notes, all of his drawings and sketches and outlines and everything to Robert Rodriguez, and Robert Rodriguez took over. So he's the director, and James Cameron is has a writer-producer credit.
Didn't he have a little pushback from the feminists, James Cameron, over something he said, and that's what I was kind of thinking, like that they might have kind of stonewalled Alita with the shills anyway because of James Cameron getting a little negative press over something he might have said or done.
I don't know. Everybody that I talk to thinks James Cameron is actual Jesus. So guy can do no wrong. He raised the bar. He did, yeah. He raised the bar. I mean, I'm not going to talk crap about because I'm a huge Terminator fan, obviously.
Yeah.
But
you are Cameron this whole time. I didn't know.
James Cameron still puts his pants on the same way we do. You know what I mean? He's not impervious to bullshit. You know,
both legs at a time.
Also, Avatar didn't not exactly set the world on fire. The most that I remember Avatar doing was bringing back 3D into the movie theater, which I have mixed feelings about. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good. All it means to me is that I have to spend an extra $3 on a fucking movie ticket.
Yep.
So I don't go to the theater though. It's too expensive.
Well, it's part of it. I mean, I was always talking. You know, I used to go to the movies with my folks. You know, and I'm like, hey, let's go see a movie. You know, we're always talking about something to do. And the last thing that we saw was The Last Jedi, and I would like that to not be the last thing that we ever saw. I would like to. I want to cleanse that palate. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting for something else to come out that's going to cleanse that palate.
Oof.
Nothing's come out.
Yeah,
yet.
that one hurts, man. That's not the yeah. Ugh.
No.
God, no.
We were talking about this the other day at work, like how it's either superhero movies or it's sequels and reboots. Like they don't have any more like the rom-coms, just like the dramatic movies. Like they don't have any of that anymore.
When was the last time you saw a comedy come out? Like just a straight comedy, you know, not even a good comedy, just a comedy in general. Like nothing has come out this year.
Not this year, no.
Nothing.
Maybe the beginning of last year.
Like last year, there was a slew of bad ones that came out, and most of them had Melissa McCarthy in them. So that's to be understood. And if they didn't have Melissa McCarthy, then it had I can't think of his name right
Kristen
now.
Wiig?
No, not Kristen Wiig. Guy that's in everything. Oh my god, I can't think of his name right now. Old people problems. I'm forgetting things.
What the hell? Wait, are you talking
the one
about
from Ride Along? What's his? Not
oh, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Yeah, it's either Kevin
Hart.
It's even Kevin Hart.
You mean Tracy Morgan? He's from Ride Along.
It's either Kevin Hart or.
Oh wait, was it?
Yeah, it was Kevin Hart was the name I was thinking of. He's either in a comedy or it's Melissa McCarthy.
Oh,
it's one of those two people. Yeah.
I was thinking of Cop Out. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah. So they're not good movies, but at least they're comedies.
Either way,
now they're not even coming out with those anymore because you can't write jokes when everybody's offended by everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it too. Is like everybody gets offended by every stupid little thing. And speaking of every stupid little thing, we're gonna go over to this article from the Independent.
Oh boy!
And we're gonna talk about toppling the pay. I'm not going to screen share this one. I'm not going to put everybody through that.
I barely have it up
because
on my computer.
I don't want you guys
to read along
to have to see KT Roberts. Now, this entire article is just a stroke job to plug her goddamn play. That's exactly what this article is. And did you look into her play where that is?
Nope.
Pete was on Google Maps the other night.
I
was sitting here dying, and he's on fucking Google Maps. Like, come on, bro.
Yep. During the show, I was looking up tickets and shit. I was looking up show times. I'm like, I was like, she's in Captain Marvel. These tickets are so goddamn cheap. She's gonna buy up her own seats and shit, and be like, it was a success. I sold 5 tickets. Fuck the patriarchy. Oh, but she basically steals, or like her play, she basically steals the plot of Glass.
What's her name again? Katie Lang?
Like
Katie Roberts.
It is like
my bad.
KT Roberts. Oh, okay. So here we go. Now that we've got a female Thor, let's topple every pale, male, and stale superhero character we can. See right there. There's a fucking pop-up. Do you want to add the Independent to your home screen? No, fuck off.
Have you read this yet, Monica?
Ugh.
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He made me do it on Monday, and now
you have to suffer one more time, and then hopefully
We
we'll never have to talk about this ever again. At least until Friday night on the fan cast. We'll
I'm gonna try not to barf, but okay.
Yeah, you know this is gonna get brought up on the fan cast. So here we go. Stealing a few spots from original characters at the front of the box office race is not only positive, but absolutely necessary if underrepresented characters are gonna have a fighting chance. Oh. So
okay, now do Macho Man.
All right, hang on. Stealing found a few spots from the original characters at the front of the box office race is not only a positive mean gene, but absolutely necessary if underrepresented actors are going to have a fighting chance. Oh, yeah. Like having a fighting chance Friday at the Omni when I climb up to the top of the 500-foot high steel cage and I drop that elbow on you, Jake the Snake Roberts. Oh, yeah. Cup of coffee. The cream always rises to the top, and so does the Macho Man Randy Savage. Me and Miss Elizabeth are gonna run this place. Oh yeah! There, how's that?
It could do a little work.
That was a little scary. I didn't like it.
Wait, hang on. Wait, what?
Uh-huh.
Not enough. Oh yeah,
No,
not enough
stop.
of those.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I know it. Stop.
It's me, baby. It's
No.
the love.
Go away.
I'm getting off the train.
You're not
All right.
even funny. I hate you.
So,
God.
I can just picture Monica just
Taps
sitting there
back there
sharpening
loading
knives right now as you're reading. She's like,
She is.
soon.
I won't tell you my event that happened today, but yeah. You are not far from that.
yeah, you already told me. Oh shit.
Give you a homemade trait.
So here we go.
No, I didn't tell you. That's just an everyday thing that I told you about.
Oh, okay. A homemade trach job, like in that movie. What the hell movie is that? Anaconda.
Pick one. Yeah.
When John
that
Voight,
movie.
Right, there's
John
like 14.
John Voight does the worst Portuguese accent. I love. He's like, hey,
Is that what he was doing?
yeah. Hey, little baby bird, come here.
He is really bad at that movie. Oh.
He was like, it was like the worst accent.
He's got this face on the whole thing that looks like he's tripping balls in the entire movie. He does. He's got this big shit-eating grin on his face, like I just had a bunch of mushrooms in the back.
I think that's just his face in general.
Well, he has eaten a lot of mushrooms.
Is it?
I mean, have you seen his daughter?
Yeah. It's like this. He does the.
Is he showing it?
I am. It's me right here. It's John Voight.
That's from Mateo. Mateo! Show us over.
Where's Mateo? Where is he? Mateo, come on over here. Come here.
It's that bad. It's not exactly Robert De Niro, and it's not exactly Al Pacino.
It's like constipated Robert De Niro losing his sanity. Oh wait, that's what he is doing now. So, slowly as he slips into the grips of madness. All right. So and we just made it through like the header of this article.
You haven't read the story yet.
I want to cry.
Damn.
I just cannot.
It's gonna take us 3 hours to get through this shit article.
This opening line. I think I'm just gonna like nix the next article from the docket and go right to Star Wars trivia, so we like none of us like gouge our ears out. So here let's see we got anybody new in the chat here. I'm looking here. All right, so let's see. Superhero movies are important. That's not an opinion. It's just true. Now that's very subjective because like they're not really important as I mean a lot of people would like to think they are. I mean, yes, Avengers Endgame is the #1 highest grossing movie of all time now, but like I said, just because something makes money doesn't mean it's a quality product. People bought Pet Rocks and fucking thought that was the thing to do.
People buy Funko.
I got mine.
Case in point.
Yes, that is perfect. Yes, people buy Funko Pops. All right. And they think that makes them a fucking collector. So that's Avengers Endgame is the top box office film of all time, ranking in $2.79 billion and getting watched by millions. Superpowers get bums on seats, and sneaking in social justice messages under the radar is a tried and tested way of speaking to the masses.
Okay, pause right there. Now, sound off in the chat. Who in the hell thinks that they're sneaking? Quote, sneaking in social justice messages.
Real subtle, aren't they?
In anything that is out right now. Anything at all. Just anything. Sneaking it in. Do they think that we're just stupid?
If what they're doing is sneaking, then that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Sneaking would be like, okay, if
Because-
they're sneaking, it'd be like one of those like Warner Brothers cartoons where they're like sneaking and then somebody puts a couple of slippers with like those little squeaky horns underneath them. And then they kind of accidentally step on those slippers. And then, like the Tom and Jerry cartoon where they're like running around. If that's their idea of sneaking, then okay, sure. Yeah. We didn't see that one coming. Not one bit. No. Totally surprised.
Let's see. Who is this? Is this
Subtle the freight train.
Yep.
Right?
That's Flare. If I'm saying this right, is that Flare X? And I do not believe I've seen.
We're further through the first paragraph, and we're already completely insulted. Go on. Do go on.
So let's see here. We've got these stories have always been about underdogs proving their worth, or those who are other finding their place. And the recent wave of heroes who truly reflect these traits is one we should cheer as it builds into a tsunami. All I can think of is Mr. Leahy and Trailer Park Boys talking about a shit tsunami when I think of all the SJW ham-fisted nonsense that they fucking force feed into these movies now. Yeah. Let's see. Since Saturday's announcement of a female Thor, the internet has blown up with people wailing that the historically straight, white, male pool of superheroes is being drained for a more diverse roster.
Sound the
I'm
woke
not wailing
horn.
historically. That, there it is.
Here you go.
Are you eating your microphone right now?
I know. There's a lot happening.
There was a lot going on.
That was his woke horn. Everybody has their own idea. I think the one from the closest woke horn I can think of is like from the Phantom Menace when the Gungans are like blowing the horn and you see them all marching towards the end. That's the woke horn.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to meme that.
I was gonna say, they're if they're sounding the woke horn, you could just play anything by, what is that, 21 Pilots? I don't know. Isn't that like one of the hipster bands? I don't know. Is that what the kids are listening to these days?
I don't know. I never
be...
listen to anything that anybody else listens to. I listen to really weird, fucked up shit.
Same, bro.
I just listen. I listen to the Guardians of the Galaxy playlist on repeat most days. Many can be safely ignored. I saw one person on social media bemoaning the betrayal of Norse myths, a complaint curiously absent from Thor Ragnarok. I'd love to know which myth has Jeff Goldblum swanning around in an orgy spaceship. Would you? Would you really?
Did that offend her?
Nope.
Did the Jeff Goldblum orgy spaceship actually offend her? Because I thought it was hilarious.
I thought that was fucking.
I think
funny.
Jeff Goldblum is hilarious.
I mean,
I think he's an awesome dude. I really do.
I like Jeff Goldblum, and I don't. You know what I don't like is Tiki Barber or Taco Wachati or Tuku Wachichi, whatever his name
Wakanda?
is.
Yeah.
Tiki Wakanda. Oh, dude. So my kid walks, and he's done this like 3 times now, because we watch like the freaking all the Marvel movies, and we watch Black Panther like 1,000,000 times. So Trey runs around going, "Ibambe!" like fucking Chala does. So we're walking into Walmart, and he's yelling that. And as I'm putting him in the shopping cart, he stands and crosses his arms and just yells "Wakanda forever." I'm like, oh my god!
Did a bunch of people in Walmart join along?
No, not where I live.
Okay,
he's not in that. He's
maybe
not
just
in
the
that
Walmart,
kind of
by me. Okay, gotcha. I've been in a lot of different Walmarts. Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
this
Walmart
is this. No, no. This was more like I got weird looks like.
Speaking of Trailer Park Boys.
Why's your?
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Why does your kid have all his teeth already? I'm jealous. He's 4.
No. Yep.
You've had your whole life to buy teeth, and apparently you failed miserably. Oh. So anyway, before I talk about the family gene pools that don't have filters and the family trees that look like fucking telephone poles, let's get back to this fucking Pulitzer Prize winning article from The Independent, shall we?
Can't wait.
Oh God. Okay, so it's ostensibly more reasonable complaints of I don't mind female POC LGBTQXRZ plus characters, but why can't they make their own? That nettles me. And nettles is a very British word. Because make no mistake, we are. Here it is. I believe so. This is from the UK.
Okay.
So here's a great pop or a great cheap plug for her play. Villain Interrupted. My play about super villains in prison therapy runs at the Camden Fringe in August, highlighting my point perfectly. Like
It's
she just had to
called
throw this
Glass.
in this article
And the
about a
fucking
cinematic.
name is like so original. Like she didn't take that from a certain movie.
Yeah, Girl Interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
With that's the only good thing about that scene was Gina Gershon. It wasn't Angelina Jolie. It was Gina Gershon.
You may as well have just called it SJW Play. Please drive
Anyway.
through. Yeah.
Oh, I now what I want to do is I want to look up Villain Interrupted at the Camden Fringe, and I want to do a screen share of the fucking cast of this play.
No.
Just a wave of chocolate, I bet.
Why?
No. There's only three people.
Oh God.
There's only
What?
three
Wait.
people.
And they're all
Is that a
black, I bet.
joke?
No, there's three people in the fucking play.
What the
There's like her, the author, this KT
Are
fucking
the three people Bruce
Katie
Willis,
Lang,
Samuel L. Jackson, and
and James McAvoy.
James McAvoy? Yeah. Or do they look like those three? Wait, they're female versions of those three, right?
No, they're British versions.
Oh, okay. Samantha
Muslim,
Jackson and Jenny McAvoy and Barbara Willis.
Barbara Willis. Barb, where's my pants, Barb? All right, let's see here. Original characters, even like the ones created by behemoths like Marvel or DC, have nothing like the traction of old favorites. Meaning we're starting the race seconds before the big boys cross the finish line. Stealing a few of their spots at the front is not only positive, but absolutely necessary. So they're just like openly admitting that they're fine with just doing whatever to get their fucking agenda across and
The
fuck everybody
sounds of
else.
the woke horn. Yeah, so she's literally like, okay, how many paragraphs did it take her to shill herself? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th paragraph in, she's already shilling her own shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yep. Let's see. Quite apart from anything else, it genuinely makes the art better and bigger.
Does
That's
it though?
what she
Audiences-
said.
No, it doesn't. This is probably like audiences tire of the same old stories told by the same old people with the same old characters, just dressed up in different superpowers.
Especially
Look at
the
the
same old
success-
bullshit by the same old SJWs spouting the same old woke nonsense every single. Sorry.
Can I get a wamen in the chat?
man.
Well, man.
Wamen. Look at the success of films like Black Panther and Captain Meh, or the aforementioned Thor Ragnarok, which took a risk, hired a minority director, let him go on with his frankly insane ideas and reap the rewards in the form of a massive box office smash, 854 million, fawned over by critics. Okay, so we're gonna stop right there for a minute. And I'm sure that's exactly why Kevin Feige reached out to Taka Choo Choo there, Choo Choo Train. Taka the Choo Choo Train. That's his name
with
now.
the train? Stop.
Twyko the Kiwi.
Taco Q.
Twyko the
Q
Kiwi.
Taco.
Now we're a bunch of alt-right racists for making fun of Taka Wakati.
Sure.
So, but no, really, like that's not the only reason they went out and hired him was because he was a minority. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Because he did
this
a
is
really
just
good
finding
movie called What We
stupidity.
Do in the Shadows, and that movie's amazing.
Yep.
And I liked Ragnarok for the most part. I don't remember a lot of it. It was kind of forgettable after I watched it, but I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it. All right. But What We Do in the Shadows was a really funny comedy based on vampires. And I recommend watching it, even if you can't stand this guy now. Know that there was a time when he was not annoying and made
Is
an
Korg
okay
in that movie?
Well, he is. Yeah, he's
He
the
is
guy.
Korg.
Taika Waititi is the guy that plays Korg. So that
I know,
He's
but I'm saying, is he in that other movie? I mean,
He's
what was
He's one
basically
of the
just
zombies.
Taco.
is he a vampire
Yeah.
in that movie?
Yes, it's basically about
Yep.
3 vampires that live in an old house, and they're kind of losers. All right, it's like a comedy, and it's shot kind of like a documentary, and it's just them being vampires. They're basically different eras of vampires. If you're watching the movie, you'll get all the references. Like one of them looks like Nosferatu, one of them looks like Bram Stoker's Dracula, and he looks kind of like just, I don't know, Bela Lugosi type Dracula.
Well, they did the show on what is it, FX?
The show came later,
Yeah.
but yeah, it started off as a movie, and it's actually pretty good. I recommend it. Yeah.
I've never seen the movie. I got to see like part of one of the episodes of the show.
It's funny, dude.
Funny.
There's a scene where
funny.
they do a lot of references. There's a lot of references to other vampire movies. Like there's a bit where they invite people into the house, and this is what they do for weekends, just for jokes. They bring people into the house and they serve them spaghetti, but they don't necessarily know how to cook because all they do is drink blood all day. So what they do is they have them come in. They're like, "You like a spaghetti? Try the spaghetti." So they take like a can of spaghetti and they open it up. And they just dump it out on a plate, and hand it to them. You know, they're like, "Eat the biscotti. You like the biscotti?" So they're eating it. They're like, "How them worms taste? You like them worms?" You know. And then they're looking out and they're freaking out and they're like, "There's a worm in your pants." And then the guy jumps up and he starts running around. He freaks out and he runs out, or one of them tries to bite him, and then they feel bad because he runs off and he gets all embarrassed. So they decide to convert this guy. And then once this guy's converted, he's like this kind of like an asshole, you know, like he's running around. He's like, you know that movie Twilight? I'm the Twilight. I'm the Twilight guy.
I'm the Twilight guy.
And they're like, stop telling people you're a vampire. What the hell's wrong with you? It's really good. It's like that kind of humor.
That see, like in that setting, that's something I can dig. You know what I mean? Like in the Marvel thing, I'm like, you know, like I liked Ragnarok too. Like Ragnarok is one of the Marvel movies I've watched the most outside of like Infinity War, Iron Man, Black Panther, and Winter Soldier. And probably Iron Man 2, because my kid like loved the shit out of Iron Man 2, so we watched that a million times too. But yeah, it's just Ragnarok is just kind of a rewatchable movie.
I like it.
To me, it was.
It's all right.
Yeah. I like it.
I think I've watched it twice since I've owned it.
God, like I said, I lost track of how many times I've seen that one almost. But all right, so let's go on here. It says, likewise, Into the Spider-Verse reimagines Spider-Man as a black teen graffiti artist and won an Academy Award and $375.5 million at the box office. And they say that number, and that Into the Spider-Verse is the lowest grossing fucking Spider-Man movie ever. It is, man. That's no shit. Let's we can look up box office.
Go on about how great it is because it's Spider-Man's black. Oh my god, it's so brave, it's so stunning and so original. Is it any good? Is it fun? Would I enjoy it? I don't care what color he is. I don't fucking care.
Have you seen it, Adam?
No, I haven't seen it. I need I need put it this way. I need a more compelling reason to watch it other than
it's
the color
actually
of
really good
skin.
though.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, you've seen it, Pete?
Into the Spider-Verse, I've watched that movie like probably 12 times. Yeah.
Well, then you need to do a stream with Jeff because he's talking about he wants to do it because he finally saw it. He said, "I want to talk to people who've seen it."
I love Into the Spider-Verse.
Shit!
I watched
contact his ass right now.
I'm gonna IM him and tell him that that I will definitely jump on his stream and watch Into the Spider-Verse.
You might jump on your stream too, big boy. Just
did I you know that would be really cool, but I don't think somebody with that many subscribers is going to come slumming down here in the barrios of the Fandom Menace. I feel like our area of the Fandom Menace is like,
don't cross the streams.
It would seriously, like our areas of the Fandom Menace, like Adam is like almost like ready to move out to the suburbs, but like you got like, you know, like we're down in the barrio right now. Adam's getting ready to make it, you know. He's gonna be like the one from Tap, you've seen Blood In, Blood Out, right?
Yeah.
He's the one that's gonna make it out. Adam's is gonna make it out. These the rest of us here.
He's a
bunch of heroin.
What was it?
Heroin addicts.
Yeah, you guys are harsh, man.
Oh fuck! It was Benjamin Brad. It was Benjamin.
Yeah, I think it was Benjamin Brad's character. Yeah, he became a narco cop.
Yep, he was the one that made it out. Yep, and then everybody else is still stuck here, man. Mikolo and shit. At least Mikolo behind.
I'm
just becomes a gang leader, like a big time gang leader. And the other one becomes a heroin addict.
let's see. So they said in this article, all right, we are talking box office now, and 375.5 million. Let's see, Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. I just want to see if
Here
it
we
beat it
go.
worldwide. Okay, so nope, the Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield.
Sorry.
757,930,663 dollars. Amazing Spider-Man 2, 708,982,323. And I don't need to go into what Far From Home, Homecoming, and the original Raimi trilogy did, because they're all far and away above 375 million. So for them to tout that number at the box office as a barometer of how good the movie is doesn't really do the movie justice, because it didn't make enough money for the quality that is, and it won a couple Oscars.
I'll be honest with you, man. I don't normally go out and see cartoons at the movie theaters, because I know that when I
didn't
go in
see
there,
it at the theater.
There's going to be a bunch of people in there with their kids. So what's that, mommy? What did he say? Why did he say that? What's that? What? Because they don't get the references. They're just way too young to be there, or just too little and obnoxious to stand still and watch a movie.
Just smack them upside the head.
No,
shut up,
I can't smack other people's children. That's the problem.
You're not trying hard enough.
Well,
you're not trying hard.
Where I
that's
live,
that's why
sort of thing.
And Florida's pretty liberal with that death penalty down there too. So I don't know that I'd want to go around smacking kids in Florida.
Down here, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a stand your ground fucking state, dude.
There have actually been shootings at the theaters here. The theaters that I frequent, there was a guy that shot another guy at a movie theater, and I'm thinking, were they seeing a Marvel movie? Or, was it Captain Marvel?
Yeah. Was it one of the Star Wars movies?
Or one of the Star Wars movies, yeah. I could see somebody legit getting shot at a Last Jedi showing, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah,
yeah.
I see. It'd be some little soy boy that tried to talk shit too. You're just a fucking bigot. Like
you're a
you're a misogynist. Like getting up in somebody's face and like actually having the balls to like push them, and then just getting like dusted.
You support the patriarchy.
That's why he's got me around. Take care of his business for him.
Yep. 6'3", 230 pounds. My bodyguard is 5 foot tall, and I don't know what she weighs in at today.
Careful.
Hey, nope. This is the thing. She's going for gains though, so she's like trying to get that number up on the scale.
Yeah,
so,
I'm the opposite of a normal female.
Yep,
but
yeah, any normal woman would be like, if you fucking say it, I'll stab you in your sleep.
I was pretty excited about it, but I had a little setback. So.
Yep.
We're back down where I don't want to be.
I went for like I start out slow. I started walking at night, and like last night I went for like an hour. I did a couple miles. Just getting the cardio back in, then I'll start lifting, and the eating is happening. I meal prep this week and everything, so all right, now back to this
cutaway. We went from Spider-Verse to cardio. That's a very interesting.
I know.
All right.
I don't want to talk about this article.
Ladies and gentlemen, Conway
Conway Twitty.
It clearly makes for more successful movies with better bottom lines, which a cynic might say is all Hollywood cares about. Well, of course, Hollywood cares about the bottom line, because if they didn't care about the bottom line, they wouldn't be making the fucking movies.
Right.
Oh, wait. What? Then what was the excuse for A Wrinkle in Time?
Because it wasn't made for us. It was made for little black girls or whatever.
People will go see it because Oprah. Didn't work.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, wait. We have to acknowledge somebody in the chat right now, ladies and gentlemen. Pay reverence to the ancient one himself, one of the living tribunal.
Is it Conway Twitty?
Channel Dad Brian Lape talking about tight fit jeans in the chat right now. Brian Lape is in the chat.
Welcome.
So let's see here.
To your doom.
Welcome, Channel Dad. Welcome. I am Etep Wakuian. See,
Somebody
I can do Doom Cock's voice. And I don't even need a voice. I don't even need a voice modulator. Greetings. And I'm Harvey Cthulhu. See, I can do Harvey's voice too.
What the hell?
Hey, you need to get on the stream with him and say, "Hey, I'm gonna do a Doom cock off," and say, "I can do your voice."
He's in a different tier than we are too. There, just saying.
Yeah, Doomcock is like what 20 to 30,000 subs, maybe, if not
Something
more.
like that, yeah.
I think so.
Way out of our wheelhouse. Yeah.
Yep. Lape says I'm lurking while doing chores before bed. I can't.
That sounds
I won't
familiar.
Be going. Let's see. Here it says, but consider the raw potential harnessed by films seen by millions. Well, pretty much if a movie's good, it's going to be seen by millions of people anyway. So you don't really need to virtue signal.
Well, millions of people seen a bad movie, so.
Do these people forget sometimes, though, that Endgame was seen by people that wanted to see how it was all going to wrap up?
Yep, I think they do.
Because I guarantee a large chunk of people that went to see Endgame just wanted to see how it was all going to wrap up. I am one of those people. I just wanted to see how it was going to be resolved.
Finally end.
Yes.
It was the denouement of 11 cinematic years of really good movies, you know.
Right.
And
it's 10 years of foreplay. You have to see the payoff at some point. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they you know, at least it wasn't, and this might be copyright infringement, but it wasn't a 10-year honey dick. You know what I mean? They actually paid off at the end somewhat.
Is it bad that I even got that?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
No. You're one of us.
You know, yeah, she's one of us. Join us.
One
I
of
actually
us.
sent her one of us. I sent her a invite to join the WCBS group on Facebook. So I figure she might as well join that one too. Let's see. Where are we at here?
Oh wait, were you talking about me? I forgot to listen. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, you.
Okay, got it.
Consider the raw potential.
Just consider the raw potential for Ryson. Giving audiences superheroes and spies and princesses different to themselves normalizes diversity in a way targeted campaigns can only dream of. This is the power of representation. I can't tell you how good it felt to watch women, plural, fight alongside the men in Endgame, and how disappointing it was to have Marvel swerve and on-screen, or it doesn't count, bisexual superhero in the form of Valkyrie in her forehead, something they have pledged to correct in Phase 4. So this is a lot
the
to
woke train.
You can't make me.
What is that? What is that song by the Monkees? The Last Train to, is it the Last Train to Pottsville?
Yeah,
what the hell? Enough of the damn trains. We're done.
It's
no more.
the last train to Wokesville. You can meet me at the station. Hey, 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 hey. Am I the only one that knows that song?
No.
Yes,
I'm just ignoring you. No more trains.
Who doesn't like a good Monkees reference nowadays? Come on.
The monkeys.
Right.
Even they want it to end.
Yep.
Lape knows the Monkees.
The trick is good Monkeys reference.
That's it. I'm evicting myself from this. That's it. I'm taking my stuff.
We're almost done. We only got a couple paragraphs left, and then we can leave this forever.
All right, let's see here. But no, and this is like this on screen. If it does, or it doesn't count, like bisexual superhero in the form of Valkyrie, something they have pledged to correct. Like this was the biggest affront to people in Phase 3 of Marvel, was not putting this bisexual scene in. It was from Ragnarok, and all the scene was in a deleted scene was a woman leaving the Valkyrie's bedroom in the morning, and
did you see
You're right.
it?
It's not important. It didn't need to be in the movie because it's not fucking important. And you know what?
Exactly.
I'm sorry. It doesn't have anything to do with her sexuality. Honestly, I could care one way or the other. Her character's weak sauce anyway. It's weak.
Yep.
Weak character.
Yeah, I don't. No, she was just no. It doesn't matter. All right, so let's see. It's this. This is when she just goes like full blown into like just fuck the world. We don't care. Here's our agenda. So yes, let's plunder the male heroes. And Thor is an excellent place to start. There's a simple mechanism by which someone else can gain his powers, as shown in Endgame with Steve Rogers. to whoops of glee from fanboys now complaining. There's that word, fanboys. Like, do they think that is like the biggest insult they can throw? Is that seriously
Apparently.
like this is like if you're playing SJW bingo, there are certain buzzwords that you will just like it's neckbeard, it's incel, it's man baby, it's fanboy tears. There's so many just
You know what,
stupid.
dude? I think you just made a really good game for the lightning round. We should
I did
actually
SJW
He does
bingo.
it. He does it every night on podcasts.
we should totally do SJW bingo.
Okay,
I
so
really have to pay attention.
I'm gonna write that down actually on the script for a new game.
Yep.
Will be we'll play
participate.
SJW bingo.
Yep.
That is a great game. All right, so there we go. We got that. We got a new game now.
Sweet.
All right, so something good came from this. There was a positive was derived from
Thank you,
this.
Katie Lang. I'm sorry, Katie. Katie Tunstall. No, Katie Roberts. Katy Perry. Katie Roberts, right? Okay, yeah.
Katie Roberts.
Is her name like actually Katie, or are you saying it like initials, like KT?
It's KT. Her actual
KT.
name in the article is KT. Letter K and letter T.
Okay.
So I've been, doing the Taiko Waititi, Taiko Waititi.
Everybody's gonna butcher his name on purpose now.
You started, motherfucker.
I did. I started. Then I was like, I'm excited for Thor 4. I'm gonna say it right, and then it's like, fuck you, Taka Wakuku.
Jesus.
I'm done. And late asked, is that really Monica on a railroad tie?
I know.
Monica,
I'm responding now.
that is really her.
Come
Yeah,
to
it
IHOP
is.
and try our taco wakoko pancakes. $1.99 a stack.
Hello, welcome to IHOP. Would you like some taco wakukus?
What the fuck?
Taiko woke kiwi pancakes.
My God.
Would you like some woke cakes? All right, let's see.
Comes with a side of virtue.
What would you like on that? I'd like virtue all over that, please. I want fucking virtue. And could you please give me a smidget of ally?
Oh.
Not too much ally, just the right amount of ally. I don't want to make myself look like a cuck, like I buy my wife's boyfriend Nikes. Oh God. Oh, did I just make that joke? I think I did. I asked somebody that the other day in a Marvel thread. That once they started to just insult me, I'm like, so you probably buy your wife's boyfriend Nikes, don't you? I'm imagining. And I was waiting for this comment goes against our community standards.
Suddenly
and I have to make
know
a
where
third.
the band came from
Yeah,
now.
right, exactly. I mean, he
And I
was
have-
doing that shit 2 hours after he made his new account. Like
No, I wasn't.
You
No, I
are a
was not.
liar. Do you want me to get my
God damn
PowerPoint
it.
out?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact,
Okay, I will, because
We're
it's
gonna
on.
screen
It's
share
on my.
Monica's PowerPoint.
It's
Thug
on my
life.
freaking thread. It's on my thread.
It's all
Is it?
about the thug life,
Yes.
Damn it.
Monica. Mhm. It's all
Anyway,
about the thug life.
as I mute Monica over here, I'm just kidding. I don't want to piss you off anymore. No. Plus,
Oh, do you think I'm mad? I'm not mad.
I don't know. I'm terrified though.
Okay.
Are you
Plus-
really?
Right.
No, not
Chris
really.
Hemsworth. I will
Plus,
stab you.
Marvel-
No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
I'm done. I promise. Continue reading. I don't want to do this article anymore.
Yeah, we gotta
Wait,
get done with this
wait,
article.
Are we even halfway through it yet?
God.
We're almost done, and
Okay.
I'm sitting here shaking. It just we're done.
All Brian Leap wants
All
to
right.
know is if that's really Monica on a railroad tie.
Didn't you
Yes,
just say
We
that?
already discussed this.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say-
this is like the worst deja vu ever. Same article, same freaking discussions.
Okay.
It is. It's me.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. So, what else we got? The Marvel women have a history of relegation to the sappy love interest, or worse, the feisty girl whose only power is the super boyfriend backing her up. Jane Foster, a particular victim of this casual misogyny. And there we go. It's just casual misogyny now. Oh my God. She wasn't a fucking hero. She was meant to be a fucking B character. In the oh God. Like, and plus Natalie Portman just doesn't have fucking range. Like, she can play a certain kind of role well, but if you ask her to go outside of her like comfort zone, it's like a epileptic marlin flopping around on the shore. It just looks ridiculous, and you feel sorry for it.
Remember
But
the
you know,
last Natalie Portman movie I watched that wasn't a Star Wars movie. I can't think of anything.
Thor?
Black Swan, maybe. I don't know.
I can't even
outside of that lesbian movie she did.
Outside of Star Wars and Thor.
Yeah.
Who's this Flair X? She says she plays a dead girl well. That's the thing. Like, that's her acting, yo. That is like her acting. Let's see.
She's good at losing the will to live.
Living dead girl.
Oh, I know that song.
Oh yeah, I saw him. I've seen Rob Zombie in concert a couple times, man. I dig him.
I swear, Chad, I wasn't trying to initiate a cutaway. He just did that on his own.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do it. Damn it! It wasn't my fault that time.
Now we're from our sponsors.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually gonna. That's it. I'm
Have you
putting
tried
some fucking
spam
content.
today? Try some spam on your cactus sandwich.
We sell real fake doors. Everybody know the real fake doors from Rick and Morty?
Yes.
I'm just here at my house.
Solar
making a
powered
sandwich.
flashlights. No batteries required.
Still thinking about real fake doors. All right. Enough cutaways. It's like our cutaways have cutaways.
Butt scratcher.
Butt scratcher. All right. Thor. Let's see.
I
Jane
love how you say
Foster's.
Howard, like we're all included. We just go along with what you do.
They just sit there.
Your cutaways have cutaways.
Yeah, the cutaways with the cutaways.
Let me. My cutaways are like the fucking rabbit hole in Alice in Wonderland. Like, once you get down, oh my god!
No, your cutaways are like a Neo going into the Matrix.
Same drugs.
Yeah. Flair X just said Spatula City. Yes, a UHF reference. A UHF reference.
Yeah,
hey,
I need to watch that again.
Mister,
That sounds good.
you got any change? You got change, Mister? That's the real. I can't remember what the fucking coin was he gave him, but he's like, "Oh, thanks a lot, Mister." You remember that? He's like, "I bought myself one of those really nice watches. It's a Rolex." Oh, that fucking guy! Because the guy who was like the bad guy that owned the TV station was the like main character in Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the original one from the 50s. The movie. I can't think of his name offhand, but that's who it was.
It doesn't really matter. It's okay.
Yeah, it's not important.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. And okay, so let's see. Okay, so she spent 2011's Thor demanding S.H.I.E.L.D. give her life's work. They capitulate when Thor asks, because they're not afraid of Jane Foster, but they're afraid of a guy who can control fucking the elements like thunder and shit. No, why would they not be afraid of him? And the sequel, Thor: The Dark World, as a swooning damsel showing her mettle by giving Loki a good slap while he's in cuffs and Thor is standing right there.
I don't get that reference. I haven't seen those movies enough to understand what the hell they're talking about there.
Well, she slapped Loki, but he was handcuffed and Thor had him. So.
I think I slept through most of the Dark World because I don't fucking remember any of it. I just don't. All I remember is it started and it ended. I remember something about a big dog running around at the end too. That's all I remember about it.
No, that's Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Is it? I thought that was
that's Ragnarok.
Jesus Christ, I don't even know anymore.
They kind of run together, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They really do. Anyways, back to this article.
Still.
All right, let's see here. Finally, this is a chance for the character to ironically step out of Thor's shadow. And that should be a call to arms for the rest of us in front and behind the camera. Women directors are few and far between and are only just starting out to helm blockbuster films without a single female lead. With Chloe Zhao directing The Eternals. Well, that's not a blockbuster film because that's not even out yet. And that
you can't
movie
call it a
not
blockbuster film unless it busts the block. It has to come out first and be a blockbuster. It has to sell a bunch of money to be a blockbuster. Hollywood doesn't understand. You can't engineer a blockbuster. You can try to make it a blockbuster. That's usually when you have it a flop. Most movies that are successful had some creative energy behind it. It had like, a purpose. Somebody had a vision. You know what I mean? Now it's just they just manufacture blockbusters.
Yep.
Anyways.
Speaking of vision, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Now we got Tap and Die doing cutaways.
I know, right now I've got it.
Busted.
So it says, we're stepping out of the shadows, and if we can step on our male predecessors along the way, all the better. You go, girl. Stunning and brave.
Oh, shoot.
Katie Roberts is a film, TV, and theater writer. Her play Villain Interrupted, Supervillains in Prison Therapy is on the Etc. Theater 7 through 11 August as part of the Camden Fringe 2019. I bet you there's going to be a lot of fedoras and beards and flannel shirts in that place. A lot of multicolored hair.
That bitch is going to smell. That bitch is going to smell like.
Aw, I have multicolored hair.
It's gonna smell like weed. It's gonna smell like weed, patchouli, and BO in that bitch. That's exactly what it's gonna smell like.
I was gonna drop the patchouli reference.
I got you, man.
A lot of
Same
neckties, a lot of monocles, a lot of craft beer. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there'll be some a lot of like twisted handlebar mustaches.
So this lady definitely has some massive pent up aggression. Like where wrote this article
Probably towards her father.
Strictly just to project and just to advertise her garbage play that nobody's going to go see.
Yep.
And if they do, they're going to go there to throw cabbages. They're going to go there to throw cabbages at her.
I think we should go then. Just to throw the cabbage.
Go there and I do. I think we should go there and throw cabbages at her. Just
make it like we'll do a live stream before we go in the theater.
And then we'll tape it all and we'll put it up on the Fancast channel.
Yep.
Do we all have passports? Because I have one.
I got one.
Okay. You know I'm not a responsible adult enough to have a freaking passport. Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me? Do you have an enhanced license so we can at least sneak you through to Canada? And then, put you in
I don't need that in Tennessee. That's only a Michigan thing.
We're YouTubers. No, I'm pretty sure we're on the no-fly list already. Just saying.
Oh, especially me.
Oh, I'm never.
As many times I've been. I got banned on Facebook for a fucking clown meme that didn't even have a caption on it. Do you think I'm not on an FBI watch list already?
Can't wait till they see my latest video.
They're like, these are the misogynist assholes that are making fun of Cat Pan. Meh, let's get them.
So that's what I was afraid of with this. It's like they dropped all that crap last weekend, all the SDCC stuff, and then I knew all these and this is probably not the last one that we're going to unfortunately have to read, but people write these shit pieces, these sharticles, basically just to throw sand at us. That's all this article serves, is just to throw sand and get people mad, to get us to be mad and yell about this stuff on the internet. That's why they write it.
We're not exactly yelling.
Well, I know, but there's no heart. There's no heart.
Pete's gonna start yelling.
This person obviously doesn't know shiat about superheroes or comic books, and
I thought you just had a stroke.
I'm not into superheroes and comic. I'm not into superheroes and comic books either, but I still know more than this idiot does. So,
and you know what the worst part is about the sand is it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Oh,
I hate it. Yep. I had to do the Anakin. I had to. He set the table. I'm gonna eat. So let's see. Flair X says makes me care less to see any more MCU. Dude, this is the thing, man. And they just D23 is this weekend. So we're expecting another full slate, and there's already been supposed leak that they're going to release Phase 5 titles at D23 now. And have y'all heard? Did y'all see this video? I don't know if anybody else saw this or not.
No, I was working again.
Okay, so
some people have jobs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 out of 4 of us on the panel do not. Right? So,
yay! What? Wait! Shouldn't I insert some strong independent women joke here?
No, we're part of we're part of the new losers club.
Yep. Well, I mean, I'm a stay-at-home dad, so I have a job.
Yeah,
I was just kidding. I
don't have any kids, but I'm still a stay-at-home dad because I said so.
Yeah, there you go. Did you have a cat?
I have a dog.
Oh, there, you're a pet parent there.
There we go. I have a fish.
Nice.
I can't keep fish alive. I cannot keep fish alive.
Fish.
My buddy came over and Trey had just got 4 fish, and within a day, 2 of them died. and we're like, he's like, oh, he goes, what'd you name him? And my wife looks at him. She goes, we don't name him. And he goes, why? She goes, they die. We flush them. Trey's like, yep, them go in the toilet. We're like,
I've had mine
so
for like a year and a half.
the longest I ever had a fish was the one, my old pleco outlived everybody. I had this pleco for like years.
Well, no shit, because the thing will eat anything.
Exactly. That's why he was the perfect fish for me. I didn't have to do shit to him because I'm like, it's a fucking fish. Like, what do I give a shit about you? I can't even pet your ass. Like, you don't do nothing for me. Like, you're a pet. You got to put too much maintenance in these damn tanks and shit. I'm going on a rant about goddamn fish tanks. All right. Well, you know what we're going to do real quick? Hey, Monica, why don't you tell them where they can find us on social media before we get some Star Wars trivia?
God, making the working women work.
The internet.
Even more.
We can find us on the internet.
Go to the internet.com.
Internet.com.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Internet.com.
Oh God. Okay. Facebook.
This better not be porn.
What? I didn't get anything.
Internet.com.
Oh, I have no idea what it is. Tell me what it is. Screen share.
No shit. Internet.com. The source for, what does it say? The original source for all things internet. Internet.
There we go.
Internet.com. Yeah. Wow. I hate myself for doing that now. That was not quite as exciting as I thought it would be.
Okay, well, when we're off air, remind me to tell you. We'll reference this. Okay. Anyways, Facebook, The Place to Be Reviews. Also on Instagram. Twitter is at The Place to Be RE1. Mail. The Place to Be at mail.com. Place to Be Reviews at mail.com. Something like that. I have no idea. I just make shit up as I go.
Awesome.
As long as you add .com.
Right.
Really?
I got
God, I love it.
I mean, come on.
That's. Hey, you know what? It's like the Thor movies. They got 3 of them were decent at least, right? So we're good.
You know, I never get them right anyway, so that's why I don't know why you keep making me say them.
Hey,
did everybody understand in my non-Tennessee accent?
I'm not touching that one.
Good.
Her Tennessee accent?
I said non-Tennessee accent.
Flair X said he had
You
used to have a custom fish business, built tanks. That's fucking kind of cool.
Like
that is cool.
Battle tanks or like tanks for water?
For fish.
No, he built custom fish tanks. He had a business, a fish business.
We had a lot of custom built tanks.
He's such a weapon head. He thinks of everything in terms of weapons.
You damn.
You're like what? Shermans or
like Sherman tanks and Abrams,
like Panzer tanks.
It's Panzer.
I need to own a tank.
Panzer of the lake. Oh, Panzer of the lake, please bestow your wisdom upon me. I'm a fucking tank and a link. What the hell do you want from me?
Shit, that's a good one.
All right, so it is time for some fucking Star Wars trivia.
Oh, shit.
Wait, before the trivia, we got to do a reading of at least the scene of Star Wars. Padme as a tranny.
Oh, God.
Right, Anakin, you're breaking my heart.
Anakin, you're breaking my fucking heart over here. You're going down a path I can't follow. Pass me another Newport, sugar.
I don't like that voice either.
No. You don't like that one?
No.
How about I do it like this? Hang on. Sip of water for the working man here. Hang on.
Yeah, bitch.
Hang on. Shh. Anakin, you're going down a path.
Why do you hate me? Damn it.
Let's see. Anakin, you're going down a path I can't follow, you damn whining ass cracker. Oh, look, my name's Anakin. I was 12 years a fucking slave. There's a 12 years a slave reference with Anakin.
There you go. Oh.
I think I'm gonna end on that one.
Okay, trivia time.
I was just saying, just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, trivia time.
I've been ready. I know what took him so long.
Okay.
My cutaways.
Right.
We've kept him at bay on his cutaways tonight. I think we're getting better.
That's iffy.
I feel like the Shatari getting ready to like attack New York right now. You guys are like just fending off my efforts and cutaways.
Okay.
I love you guys, seriously.
Jesus God, somebody help me.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll shut up now.
Oh no. Okay. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Stop chewing on my belt, you little shit.
God.
My cat.
Okay.
My cat's in my office. Sorry.
All right. I'm gonna try not to butcher all this because I have no idea what these words mean. So, don't yell at me. I'm gonna start with the easy ones. Well, they say easy. I don't know. How many members are there in the Jedi Council?
Mac and me.
12.
I'll say 12.
It was 12. I'm
I
taking
got
your
it
first
right.
answer. No, I'm taking your first answer. You said back at me.
He said back at me. Hey, you know you don't fuck up, right? You know
I
you fucked
said
up.
12.
I heard you. I got you, buddy. Don't worry.
All right,
You got a tally. Who are the masters of the dark side who want to rule the galaxy?
SJWs.
The Sith.
SJWs.
Tap is just tapping out already.
Okay.
The Sith.
Tapping dudes.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. Where are they? Yeah, it was the Sith. Okay, what were the last words spoken in The Empire Strikes Back?
The last words?
Yeah, I feel like this is pretty obvious, but
I'll meet you there.
No.
I feel like
Hell
I
if I
should
know.
know this
I should
movie,
know
but I
this
can't
one.
remember
I've
the very
seen it
last time.
so many
you got
times.
about 3 seconds before I know
Damn
that you
it.
get on Google, so
Something about Han. I can't remember.
May the force be with you.
there you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Of the
Did
Empire
you Google
Strikes Back?
it? Put your
Nope.
fucking phones down.
No, I didn't Google it. I thought.
Don't make me get angry.
I
I
had to
didn't.
literally play the scene in my head to remember.
Okay.
I know. I was like, was it May the Force
Like,
be
okay,
with you? Or was
Monica,
that-
I know this is depressing, but honestly, I've seen the original Star Wars movies so many times that when I listen, like in my head, I can play them like a DVD, like scene by scene.
Oh, I feel that. It's just
Yeah,
not the Star Wars movies for me,
It's
but I know what
crazy,
you're saying.
Yeah, it's sick how much I know.
Okay. Which country was the home base for principal photography on Revenge of the Sith?
Morocco.
Tunisia.
It was Tunisia.
It's Australia.
Wait, no,
Wow,
no.
we all fucked that
Wait,
up.
wait.
I
No,
thought they went
no,
back to
Tuni-
Tunisia. Okay, yeah, Tunisia.
Yeah, no, Tunisia was the
A New
Phantom
Hope.
Menace.
And A New Hope.
was-
yeah.
I don't know all that. I can
All right,
just give you the
that's
answer
probably
to that
that's
one
probably
question.
that's probably a question down the road too.
Somebody just said my ex in the chat. I don't know what question they're answering, but that's funny.
Probably
which
who is the Lord of Evil.
Right.
Okay. Which Star Wars movie was the first to be shot entirely with high definition cameras without using traditional 35mm film?
Phantom Menace.
The Phantom Menace. Should we just go in order or are we going to just shout it out?
It doesn't matter. You can.
I didn't know that one.
I don't know that it's Attack of the Clones.
What?
Oh, it was?
It was?
Is that an actual movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
episode two.
that's the
Yeah,
second.
that's episode 2.
Okay, just making sure. I'm trying
Wow,
to
okay, I fucked
avoid
that up.
those few.
That's right. Okay, yeah, that is correct.
How much does the Chewbacca costume weigh?
That I do not know.
Oh Jesus, that
50
thing's like
pounds.
it's like it's like
Ma-
it's like 150 pounds.
Back in me.
Pete, you are 142 pounds over. It's
God
8.
damn it.
It's 8 pounds.
I don't know. Lape even said Mac and me in the chat. Yep.
I can't
Flair
see
Act
who's
said, yeah, it was
typing
a
though.
dark side question.
Lape, you're catching on. That's all I gotta say. You got the right idea.
Okay, can I just well, let me ask the question first before I give this away. Yoda did not make an appearance in only one of the 6 Star Wars movie. Which one?
A New Hope.
New Hope.
In New Hope.
I knew that one because it's the only one I watched. Yay, Tap got a point. You're on the board.
Barely? You Mac and me wasn't the right answer last time.
No.
Fuck. Damn it.
One of these times, I'm going to actually make it a question or an answer to the one of the questions, and nobody's going to get it right.
Ask a legit
Damn
question
it.
about Mac and me, and nobody will get it.
Yeah.
Damn
That
it,
movie's so
Tap. Say
creepy.
fucking Mac and me.
Okay, what famous scientist was the inspiration for creature design when creating Yoda's eyes? Is that a real
Einstein.
sentence?
Einstein.
Sure.
Tap gets like a pity point. It was Einstein, yes. What animals did the visual effects crew study when designing the Imperial Walkers from The Empire Strikes Back?
Elephants.
Camels.
Ostriches. Elephants.
It is elephants. He's
Yeah.
right.
See? Fuck with me.
But elephants don't have laser cannons.
I don't know
But they
what
have
any
It
of
was
them.
the walking pattern that they were studying.
What number am I on? 9. Okay. The Empire attacked the rebel base with 4-legged Imperial Walkers, or AT-ATs. What does that stand for?
All-terrain attack
transport.
transport. Don't attack. Don't copy me.
Hey,
Pete, and repeat. What's your answer?
It's all-terrain attack transport.
It's not.
It's not?
It's all-terrain armored transport.
fuck.
This one was attack.
I meant armor. Damn it. That's all right. I didn't.
I
get
mean,
it. I blew
I
it.
thought it was attack.
I blowed it.
who just said elephants have machine guns in World War II?
Flare X.
I can't see who's posting these. I can just see the comments.
Flare X.
so-
We have a new troll. Flare X.
Yep.
Flare X. Welcome to the
Welcome
channel,
aboard.
brother.
Welcome.
We take pride in our trolls.
What planet is home to Chewbacca and the Wookiees?
Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk.
But what about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Why isn't anybody concerned about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
Because it's not one of my
Who
questions.
gives a fuck?
Hey, there was a lot. Do you know why the Empire was so interested in Kashyyyk? Do you know why?
That's
Because
not one of her questions, Pete.
it's a cutaway right now, real quick. Because
God damn
the
it.
Empire, the Empire got the majority of their oil for their fleet from Kashyyyk. That's why. That's why
Wait,
they got
there's
their-
oil in Star Wars?
in Kashyyyk.
I thought it was
yes.
gas. Tabana gas, whatever the fuck it's called.
No, it was
Whatever that
oil.
shit they
It was-
ran out of in The Last Jedi.
Yep.
Yeah. Quit chewing on my cable, you little shithead. All right, go ahead, Monica.
Ryan Johnson
Okay.
gas. Plot gas. That's what they ran out of.
Okay, complete this line from A New Hope. The blank wastes are not to be traveled lightly.
Judland.
Juggalos.
Judland. Judland Waste.
Whoop whoop.
Adam was correct.
Adam got it.
Okay, how many engines are on the X-wing fighter?
4.
Four.
Is this an appropriate movie question?
Yes.
It
I would
didn't have
think.
it didn't have which one it was from, so I just want to make sure I wasn't offending anybody.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
The X-Wings are
Force.
pretty much the same in all the movies, even if they're
Yeah.
slightly redesigned. They have the same amount of engines.
Okay. What color is Yoda's lightsaber in Attack of the Clones?
Green.
Green.
Okay.
Green.
Yay.
You sure, Pete? You sure it was green?
Yes.
I know.
That's what she said.
Ciao.
Okay,
But don't-
last one. What Ewok medicine man presided over the attempt to make a roast of Han Solo in Return of the Jedi?
Low gray.
The teddy bear looking one.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm going
what
to go
that
with low
is.
gray. I'm pretty sure that's the correct answer.
What is Tap talking about?
What'd you say, Tap?
What?
I just said the teddy bear looking one.
Yeah.
What is that?
It describes all of them.
The Ewok, yes, basically.
I don't know. Okay. It was low gray.
That's the
Adam,
only.
That was
Adam
right,
wins.
too. I said the teddy bear looking one. So I was
That's
right.
the only.
Adam is still undefeated.
Damn. All this
No one-
useless knowledge I have in my head.
You get a
know?
cookie. No, no.
It's like if I could go on a game show or something and just say, yes, I'll take Star Trek or Star. Actually, I can do Star Trek too. I'll take Star Wars references for 50,000.
I'll go with you if it means we win money.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yep.
Yeah.
He gets.
I'll
I'll
drive the
school
getaway.
you on the way. I'm so stupid with, especially like with A New Hope. I can like recite that entire movie because for
Do it
you
now,
people
right
that
now,
aren't
right now.
like us,
Do it right now.
Are you like us old guys? We used to have those records that had like the storyteller records, and they would basically have all the dialogue and everything, all the soundtrack from the movie with like a narrator voice in between scenes.
Yep.
And I used to play that record all the time, so much to where when I hear the dialogue, I can just like recite it. Pick a spot, Tap. Pick a spot from the movie. Just say a line, and I'll finish it.
Let's see. Trying to think of one. Looks are droids.
That's your line.
Yeah.
And the next scene. Looks are droids. Oh man, you got me. I can't remember now.
We
I
stumped
think
the
you got me.
Schwab.
Yeah, I think you got me because I can't remember which. Because the looks are droids is you threw me a curveball because that's where they put the clips in from the special editions, and I think they snuck something in between that scene and then the next scene, so I can't remember what the next scene is. Damn it!
They did.
You got me. Yeah,
because I have the special edition ones. The ones that came out, the Blu-rays, I got the special editions.
I mean, I have the unedited copies, but I haven't seen them in a while because like when I watch them on my
Okay,
TV,
how about this one? Okay, where are those transmissions you have hidden? Or
where have you hidden those plans? We've intercepted no transmissions. We were on a consular ship.
If this is a consular ship,
where is the ambassador?
Yep.
And then there you go. I gotta do the sound effect.
I have to do the sound effect too.
Yes, you have to do the sound effect of him breaking his neck.
I used to be able to do the sound effects. Commander, tear the ship apart until you found those plans and bring back the passengers. I want them alive.
There you go.
How did I do?
Good.
All right.
I mean, you want to know James? Wait, who was the name of the guy?
James Earl
Jones. But hey, you got it.
Right color. Also, I don't do voices for a living.
I don't do voices like Robin Williams.
Yeah,
I do voices.
I'm not like, oh God, I love that scene so much.
Right?
I can do a pretty good impression of a hot dog.
And that's my favorite part, the hot dog part.
You think you're pretty funny? I did up until just now.
That was like, he was like, I used to. There was a time until you've proven me wrong. He's like, thank you very much. I think he thanks her.
Do you say thank you
very much?
So my wife hates when I say that because I'll do it excessively just to annoy her. And so I stopped doing it, and then my kid started doing it now. He said, I was going to say thank you very much, and I stopped, and then he looked at her and he goes, thank you very much, and he like cocked his head when he said it too, and she just looked at him like, I was like, good boy. I reached down, I give him the knuckles. I'm like, good job, buddy. Good job. Way to troll mom. Way to troll mom. Oh my God. So we can talk now, I think, about oh God. Do you want to talk about Loki's gender fluid Loki?
Sure.
Because it's that point.
It's fluid, that's all we gotta tell you.
I first heard about this yesterday, and that's just a headline that I just decided to skip over. I just kept scrolling. I'm like, nope. Don't even know.
Oh God.
Don't even want to know about it.
And we
can I
covered...
do my list of why I'm dumping the MCU? Can I just
glaze
over that real quick? Yeah.
No. You know what? I don't want to. I talked about this article the other night, and this article is a word salad full of garbage. And
is it like the Katie Lang one that we just read, or Katie Roberts, or Katie Holmes, or whatever the fuck her name is? Yeah.
It like
Katie
literally.
Holmes?
It got to a point in the article where they were literally giving definitions of what like gender fluid is and what pansexual is. I'm like, this is on CBR.com, which stands for, if people don't know, fucking comic book resources. And they're talking about all this bullshit. And I'm like, just to justify putting this fucking angle on a character, a pre-established character, who they've never made lean this way now. Now they're going to because of wokeness. So, yes, Adam, I would much rather talk about your top 10 reasons why you're dumping the MCU.
I'm going to go through this quick. All right. I'm not going to ramble on. I'm just going to give you my. And now I just want to preface this by saying because I know you are, Pete, you're still very invested in the MCU. Anybody in the chat, if you're still invested in the MCU, I'm not trying to convince you not to support the MCU anymore. I'm just giving you this is my top 10 list reasons of why I am personally done with the MCU. And
no judgment here, man.
It's okay if you disagree with me. I challenge any comments you want to make. All right. These are just my opinions. All right. This is why I'm done. I'm tired of even talking about the MCU. And this is my top 10 list. All right. Number 1, Robert Downey Jr. is done. End of story. Number 2, Marvel is going woke. Number 3, Marvel is Disney. Disney is evil. Number 4, lack of competition. What have they got to compete against? DC? Are they really kidding? Are they really going to compete with DC? They know they have DC by the balls. All right. DC has a couple movies here and there. They might
say he wasn't going to rant, didn't he?
They might say a couple of, they might make a couple of dollars, but reality sets in. Marvel is still the dominant in the box office. They have no competition. Number 5, superhero fatigue is real, yo. Number 6, PG-13 characters. Number 7, The Punisher will never get a fair shot. And I have to comment that I thought that the Punisher Netflix series was pretty good. I thought that what's his name did a really good job playing the Punisher, but the series John Bernthal was great in that show. But there were a lot of really annoying characters that they wasted entirely too many episodes on, and not enough John Bernthal. So they still haven't got it right yet. Number 8, SDCC was the San Diego Comic-Con was a massive bummer to all. Number 9, egomania. I am so tired of Marvel saying I'm the first to do this, the first to do that, the first movie to ever have black people in it, the first movie to ever have women, the first movie to have a person of color, making scrambled eggs, whatever. I'm tired of hearing about all their firsts. They know that they're the dominant box office juggernaut, and it's gone completely to their head to where they think that their movies are more important than somebody landing on the moon for the first time. I'm pretty sure that they're going to say that they did that too in time. And number 10, my final answer, Blade is a Muslim. Why? Why are we introducing religion into the MCU, especially for a fucking vampire killer? Somebody, please answer that question for me. Why?
Number 11, Mac and Me. That's your 11th reason.
And yeah, number 11, Mac and Me. There you go.
Actually, if Mac and Me, if Howard the Duck is canon in the MCU, why can't Mac and Me be canon in the MCU too? They can retcon it.
I'd like to see them too, a versus movie with them too, right there.
If they can retcon Brie Larson is the first Avenger when it's already been established that that's Captain America, and that the Avengers are named after her because that was her fucking nickname as a test pilot who never flew an active combat mission.
Oh yeah.
So fuck that. No, dude, and this is the thing. I can really disagree with nothing you said. And No, I can't.
And those are just 10. I mean, I could have made that list longer, but those are my top 10 number one reasons why I'm just walking away from it. Endgame was a satisfying ending, and I'm not seeing anything coming down the pike that has me interested other than maybe the third and final installment of Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not making any active plans to see any of these movies anymore. I'm just done with it.
Yep. Yeah, that's the problem. And yeah, Flare X, she was a test pilot in the 90s. That's they retconned it, and her plane, which is, and I know there's people. You're a vet, Adam, and there's probably some other people in the chat that have military experience. If any of you were in the Air Force, I guess like the pilots do not get to name their fucking planes.
I'm not sure how that goes. I don't know if they know their planes, but they do have call signs. So if that's
they don't get that unless they are like an active like combat pilot though. Like she was never.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure
what
the protocol is on that.
I was
on a helicopter carrier, so I don't really know. I didn't know a lot of pilots other than chopper pilots. They were warrant officers, so they didn't have call signs.
No, because somebody did a video on it actually and talked about that, and they were like, "Yeah, that's bullshit right there." It says they do have the call signs on the aircraft. Okay, but Would it be like her personal aircraft though? If she doesn't, I don't know if she would be assigned one.
I think they're assigned to one. Yeah.
I don't know how she would get a. I don't know, but I don't like her, and I don't like the fact that they put if they have dedicated airframes. Okay, so this guy, were you in the service, Flare X? If you did, if you were, man, thank you for your service. Absolutely, we're a very veteran friendly channel over here. So let's see.
Because America.
My name was on
America.
my name was on a 15E. Okay, you're gonna have to speak civvy to me, speak civilian to me here.
Yeah, I'm Navy. I worked in an office. I don't know what a 15E is.
Yeah. I'm a certified
F-15 Eagle.
I don't know my weapons, dude.
That was a guess. It was just a guess.
I worked in an office and I typed on a computer all day. That's what I did. Yeah.
Okay, so he was a crew chief.
Did you get the sailor uniform? You know the.
This guy's got Strike Eagle. Okay, okay.
That was right.
Dude, thank you for your service. Thank you very much. And that is that's legit.
Why do you have why? God.
No, I
I know my weapons
insult
too.
you by using my Brie voice.
I did it normally. It wasn't sarcastic.
Yeah, but you've ruined that entire phrase. You've just ruined for everybody. So you said it in your normal voice, and all of us heard it in your Brie voice.
Yeah.
Oh,
we can thank Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers for starting that shit.
Yeah.
I think I like EVS's soy voice the best out of all of them.
His soy voice is pretty funny. You know what? That guy is still doing the poop jokes, man. I left the High Council when he started doing that, and I went over and hung out on Jesse's stream because I was done with the poop jokes. It's getting old. Like 3 episodes of poop jokes.
I watched a little bit, and I'm a subscriber to Mindless Entertainment, and have been for probably almost probably 6-8 months, and I dig her videos for the most part, but when she starts like screaming, I can't. Like,
yeah, she's a little crazy. Yeah, that's kind of what I like about her. She's pretty crazy. Yeah,
she is, but like it's just like it's a lot, and this is coming from me.
Right.
She would have been fun to hang around with when I was still drinking, but I don't drink anymore. I'm pretty sure if I hung around with her, I'd probably end up in a jail cell somewhere.
Dude.
Yeah, see, like I would
or in a coma. Yeah,
like to hang out, like have some drinks, and like just bullshit with her because she seems really cool. So, but yeah, like I dig her channel and everything. You know what I mean? Like I subscribe.
So at least she's not doing poop jokes. That's all.
Yeah.
Now the only problem with her channel. One day it was her. She had a stream. It was actually Anna's first live stream since she come back from her absence. All right. She has a kitten, and Jesse has a kitten, and I swear to God, like 75% of that stream was just kittens showing off their kittens. That's fine. I'm not a cat person, so I'm like, yeah, kitty. Oh, another kitty. Okay, kitties.
I was just gonna say it'd be much
Didn't you
better.
like Oliver and Company?
I was just gonna say it'd be far better if they're showing puppies, but hey, you know.
Did you see that cats meme that I posted with Ron Swanson?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God.
With every face is Ron Swanson's on the cat.
You know, you should watch Ben Shapiro's reaction to that trailer.
I'm going to. I love Ben Shapiro. He's fucking.
He does. His trailer reaction is awesome.
He's just like I like when he like talks entertainment because he's a funny dude. Not a lot of people dig him. I'm not gonna get too much into that because that's too much politics shit for me. But to talk about on this channel, I don't want to dig into that. At all. It's such a
I don't find any of that shit entertaining. You know, I have my own beliefs, man, but I don't watch other people talk about politics for entertainment. It just, to me, that's just boring. I don't want nothing to do with it.
You know, and that really drew me into YouTube. I used to watch this channel. He was very anti-SJW. Because
I think 99.9% of all the stuff that they say is all bullshit anyway. So that's the way I feel about it. You can call me an anarchist. I don't care.
No, what the hell is the dude's name? Andy Worski. I'm sure you guys have heard of Andy Worski.
Yeah.
Yep. I used to watch him and his I can't remember his buddy that used to
the Asian dude.
Asian guy. Yep.
Yeah.
But I used to watch Andy Worski's videos, and it was like I would just find myself getting depressed watching. The funniest ones were the ones where he was making fun of Francesca Ramsey though, because she's she's such a fucking SJW. It's like it didn't even bother me, but yeah. So I can't. I don't even think I'm subscribed to him anymore. I unsubscribed to like all those channels that I used to watch and stuff, and it's like, no, I'm done. I can't do that.
I stopped listening to them.
Some of those people that find a conspiracy in the bottom of a bowl of cornflakes, I just don't have time for it. Just don't have the time for it. No patience. None.
I had a friend of mine, a really good friend, who was like a tinfoil hat wearing Alex Jones, like worshiping conspiracy theorist. Like when I would go over this cat's house and like we would sit there and we would smoke weed, he would make me take the battery out of my fucking cell phone and shit like that because he was afraid the government was like, oh yeah, dude, like him and his dad both were like, we were sitting in a camper in the back of their property, like behind their house, and I'll describe this place to you off air. It's and he's like, take the fucking batteries out of your phone. I'm like, why? And this is like in probably like because I stopped talking to him like right after me and my wife got together because they kind of got into it, and that was a big you're done. But it was like right after we got married. But shit, this is probably back in like 2009 that this cell phone battery thing happened, and it's like, you gotta take the battery out of your phone.
Okay, that's a little weird.
All that just to tell us to take the battery out of the phone.
I'm convinced that Flare X in the chat, I'm convinced that he's tapping dudes because the humor's coming off the exact same. He said the top of the cornflakes is where the meth is. That sounds like something that tapping dudes would have said.
Yep.
Are you tapping dudes, Flare X? Are you? Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No,
if you
I feel like we need to clarify the screen name, Tapping Dudes. We're not asking if you are.
I was just
kind
of gonna roll with that joke, but yeah,
no, I don't want the answer. Sorry.
Okay. I'm just that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah.
It's not my thing.
He said no. He's probably like, what the fuck are they talking about? I'm here for Pete.
He said hell no.
To specify Flare X, no, we have a troll called Tapping Dudes, and he was making.
He's only one episode so far.
So, no, we thought you were the same person for a second, so I apologize if I'm wrong. I'm like, I know it. Tapping Dudes. We're waiting for Tapping Dudes to show up again. Here, yeah.
Was he was in one of my chats? Which one was it?
No,
it was.
He was on the fan cast.
The fan cast one. Yeah, okay. Fan cast.
Yeah, you missed
Friday. Him. Yeah, that's the one where you were. That's the one where you were gone, Pete, and I had to carry the whole show by myself.
Well, you'll have my brawny shoulders back.
Yeah, I can relax a little. Yeah.
Yeah. I got. Like I said, man, I was up.
God knows Lape ain't gonna carry the show.
Yeah, I bailed too. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
What is now this? I don't know. I haven't really talked to him, but is Frank ever coming back?
Eventually,
is he?
Yeah.
Eventually,
just not for a while. He's out for a while.
Okay.
He's going on some kind of easy.
He's doing the Jippo thing.
Yeah, he's
a gypsy.
Traveling the country and doing his easy rider shit. So,
in a van though, no motorcycles.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man.
Take peyote and ponder the stars, or who knows? I don't know. So some kind of hippy dippy bullshit.
And and if I'm not mistaken, he's my age too. So you're doing that at like 39. That's
I don't know how old he is. I assume he's close to my age. Yeah.
That's all. As far as I know, you're all older. You're old as fuck.
Yep, we're all old as fuck.
I'm just kidding. I don't look my age, so I can get away with it.
Well, I don't act my age, so nobody ever guesses my age, right?
Same here. Hey,
when you don't look or act your age, then you win. Sorry.
Tap.
That's the way I see it. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Tap. Call me old again, and your main character is going to be a fucking Care Bear.
Sure, old man.
Okay.
My Hebrew slave.
God damn it. Now you've got the fucking leopard. Now I'm going to put the Lucky Charms leprechaun in there as one of the fucking soldiers. That's it.
Oh, those sound good right now.
Yeah. That does actually sound pretty good.
I'm hungry. I don't eat sugar cereal.
So I've got some fucking delicious cereal. I've got like the Cookie Crisp and Fruit Loops and shit like that. Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked talking about fucking cereal.
What are we on right now?
I
mean, like in
just
the
rambling
here, not.
I was gonna say, I've been. This is called bubble gum. It's oil. It's really good.
I apologize, friends.
just rub it all over.
No, it's vapor.
He's
it's
inhaling
vapor.
it.
Yeah.
Like that non-damaging smoke.
No, because I haven't been able to get any edibles in a while, so which are just fun.
Send me some of those edibles.
You know what? You can take those on I don't know if I should. We'll have this discussion off air.
Right, off air.
I almost said something, but I'm like, I think that's against FAA regulations. But we'll wait till off air. And I've already been, and this is no joke. I've been held up by not the TSA. But
you didn't leave a whole lot to the imagination there. Just saying.
No, what is it? Homeland Security. I've been detained by Homeland Security in Miami International Airport, and I will tell you this: when a man with a big German Shepherd and what do they carry? M16s walks over to you and just glares at you and says "red line" through his aviator sunglasses, just do it, and that's what I did. I was a little bit scared, but it was all right.
Pete also owes me a food delivery before he sends you one, Tap. Sorry.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, do you eat pierogies?
I do. That's what I had for dinner.
I have never had a pierogi in my life.
What the hell's a pierogi?
Holy shit!
It's kind of like a Polish ravioli.
No,
it's
a mashed potato stuff.
What makes it Polish?
It's the way it's a Polish. It's traditional Polish food. They're called pierogis. My mother taught me how to make them. Finally,
I
hits you with the spoon.
Just had those for dinner.
I have some that me and her made.
He's Mexican. He doesn't know what a pierogi is. Explain to him what it is.
I don't know what that is.
It's a mashed potato filled noodle. It's kind of like a dumpling, but it's mashed potatoes, and then you put like.
That sounds
cheese.
so very white.
Yeah, so it's a Polish ravioli.
Yeah, it's
not in a bad way, but I like just thinking about it.
No, dude, you can put like I put like cheesy mashed potatoes in them, or
I put
sour
bacon bits and potato, a little bit of.
You can basically put anything you want inside of them, man.
They're amazing. Why are we
what she said?
Food? I'm so.
I made what did I make? I made I did latkes for we had Christmas dinner at my new house last year, and I did latkes. And what the fuck else did I do?
Wait, so does that mean you're sending me pierogies?
I could make next time I make a nice batch of them. I could get send you some fresh ones. Yeah. There you go. There's your food delivery. You get some pierogies.
Yeah, you said
better make me some pierogies when I go over there.
Oh, I can. I know how to make them. I mean, it's nothing to make them now. I mean, it's
but that entire sentence was not promising that I was getting a food delivery anytime soon.
Fine, I'll send you some of the ones I have in the freezer. God, woman, I feel like I'm like Napoleon Dynamite.
Tap wants to know if you can put a taco in a pierogi.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah,
you can absolutely, dude, because you can deep fry them, bro.
Oh, I don't like them deep fried.
Well, anything is good if you deep fry it.
No, it's not. This is what's wrong with America.
I'm just fucking that was an easy way.
Putting a slice of cheese on a piece of pie.
Deep French fried taters. Mm-hmm.
They deep fry everything around here, like pickles and bananas and bologna, and like why?
We only do that during the state fair.
Oh shit! Speaking of deep fried things, deep fried Twinkies.
Wasn't they that down here too?
That's Woody Harrelson's favorite treat in Zombieland, and we both did Zombieland double tap trailer reactions. I'm gonna go to the theater to see that. I'm like legitimately excited to see that movie.
I didn't see the original one in the theater. I kind of wish I had, because I watched it and I thought it was one of the most amazing things I'd ever seen. So the new one, I'm a little worried about it, but not too much. Like the trailer seemed like it was getting a little too in your face political at the beginning there. So I'm kind of cautiously optimistic. I'm so trained for disappointment like everybody else, and I'm just like, okay, what's the catch? How are they gonna fuck us? You know, I hate being like that, but just that's where we're at now. You know,
I was the exact opposite way with that. I watched the trailer, and like even with the scene in the White House, because I know the way that shit would lean if they were going to get political, I never even batted an eye at it. I didn't. I was just like, okay, because I knew they're in the White House, they're gonna make some kind of joke, I'm like, and it was just like it was
because
subtle.
every movie has to have a Trump joke. It's just it's a fucking standard requirement now that all movies have to have at least one motherfucking Trump joke in it. It's like, dude, every movie does not need this shit. It just
it's like, dude, he's okay. Like I endured 8 years of a president that I didn't vote for, and you know what? I'm fine. I live with it. I made jokes about him because I didn't like his policies, but like I said, we're not going to get political, but I mean, it's like, it doesn't even matter. Like it did, like I said, that was the thing. Like it does, like you're absolutely right. And they think it's like, it's some witty, like edgy. It's like that has as much edge as a fucking butter knife. You know what I mean? It's not
getting
even
old. It
is.
It's been 3 fucking years, man. Get the fuck over it. Seriously.
Yep.
3 years.
Like if it was that bad, you wouldn't be free to say the shit that you say.
It's called get off your ass and go vote.
Yeah, that's
otherwise, shut the fuck up about it. Just seriously, shut
and
the fuck
end
up.
Political rant there. Moving on.
Yep.
What's our next one?
Move on. Yep.
Absolutely, man. But no, so like overall though, like the Zombieland, that was the first, and I said this in my damn video, and I was like, that was the first video I've got to do for YouTube where I've been like completely like happy and haven't complained.
Yeah, it gets to you after a while, doesn't it? Yeah, I've been trying to balance my stuff up like with humor, because I got just like last week I just got so damn depressed, and I've been suffering from depression anyway because there's no sunlight here. It's a rainy season, and I got problems at home. My dog's dying and shit, and it's like I don't need that, and then I got that, and then I got all this bad news. It's like I have to make some kind of video on stuff that I don't want to make videos on. I'm like, no, I want to do videos on stuff that I'm interested in. And I'm going to balance it. I'll do like one thing that irritates me, and then I'll do one thing that maybe irritates me, but then end it on a happy note. I decided to mix it up a little bit, and that worked. And I can thank Monica for telling me to, hey, dude, take a break. Don't think about this crap. And you know what? You're right. I did. I took a day off, and I thought about it. I'm like, she's right.
I appreciated your shout out in the video you posted.
People actually told me to just, not focus on views and subs and all that, and that they would come naturally. And that's absolutely right. That's what's going on right now. So that was good advice. That was good, solid advice, and I appreciate it.
Yay, I adulted well.
Yep. Somebody has to, because God knows us idiots that don't work aren't going to. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think Tap's like, I can include myself in that group now.
Yeah.
Back to what you're saying though, Pete. I get what you're saying. It's good to be excited about something once in a while, but you'll find too that when you're happy about something, you don't get as many views as if you're standing there just ranting and ripping and tearing something apart. It's just the outrage culture gets you the clicks, unfortunately.
Oh man, trust
but
me,
you
dude.
can't live by that shit. You can't, if you swim in that shit all the time, it'll like literally make your mind. It'll have an effect on your body. Like you'll feel like crap too.
Yeah. So like my Zombieland, like I said, my view counts aren't that high. Like my Zombieland one is like 13 views. My Pale Stale Male one is at 24. The Batwoman one is at 23. The last episode we did Tuesday was 37. Marvel's So Woke They Could Cure Narcolepsy was 25. Now my Phase 4, my Marvel Phase 4 video was like 73 views. Let's see.
Dude, I did a video for that video, a trailer reaction I did for It Chapter 2. Oh, so excited watching that, and I legit jumped watching that trailer too. Like the trailer actually scared me, and I jumped. I was like, "Whoa!" And you got that reaction on me because when I do trailer reactions, it is literally the first time I've seen it, so that you get a legit reaction out of me, and I'll turn on the camera and do that shit live. Yeah, nobody watch that video. But
sorry, that was me. I did not watch it because
I don't blame you, because horror movies are not for everybody, and I'd expect them to be. It's just like I'm not into romantic comedies. I would make a lousy movie critic because I don't like musicals and I don't like romantic comedies. So.
Well, I had to do a couple videos I did. I was like, this is like sketchy territory because I can't get in contact with Pete, but like there's so much happening. I'm like, I don't want to take one of his videos where he gets to rant and rave and be angry. So yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna tread lightly around all these topics.
I didn't care. I just saw how many views you got it on, and I was fine with it. I was like, I don't care. There's traffic going to the channel.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I was like, put her in front of the camera, and the views go up.
The last time I checked, I had a unboxing video I did for the Alita Collector's Edition. Last time I checked, it was like 806 views in like 6 days. So I was pretty impressed with that. Didn't get 800 subs, but I sure as hell got 800 clicks. At least 800 people viewed it. So that's still good analytics for the channel. But all I had to do was open a package. Easiest video I ever did.
See,
in fact, I felt guilty when I made. I felt so guilty when I made the video. I thought, I need to put some work in it. So I made a fake trailer for Cats to put at the beginning of it.
That was fucking hilarious.
And some people on the channel like literally put a timestamp as to when I actually opened the package. I'm like, oh, you didn't like my Cats trailer, huh? Makes me want to upload that one separately, just to be a dick.
I would, because that shit was fucking glorious. It was so funny.
Dude. I was
it's like
thinking about it, I'm like, look at this.
It's like horrifyingly glorious.
It's so bad, dude. It's like, oh, it's Dr. Moreau the musical. I get it.
That is okay. So I'm gonna write this one down because we really need to, now that you just mentioned that, because the one with Marlon Brando and Kurt Russell, we need to do a watch party for that. We really do. The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Oh, that's an awful movie. It is so bad.
It is.
It is so amazingly bad. Oh,
and
God,
and we can. I will volunteer as a tribute. We can use my channel to watch that one if you want to.
I remember seeing it once in the theater and not thinking much of it, and then watching it again recently. I'm like, wow, that really hasn't aged well. There's 2 movies about the Island of Dr. Moreau, which is an H.G. Wells story, so you would expect better. They've never done a good Hollywood treatment of it. Even the old one, there's an old one with Michael York in it, and that one sucks too. So yeah, they're both terrible. David Applegate, not a fan of H.G. Wells. I like some of his stuff. I really like War of the Worlds. I'm a real big fan of War of the Worlds, and I'm one of about 5 people that thought that Steven Spielberg's version of it was extraordinary. Not a popular thing, but I thought he did a really good job with that. And yes, I have read the book. Yeah.
Let's see. I didn't get into. I was talking about Game of Thrones. Oh, see, I've seen episodes of Game of Thrones, and I watched the finale, and I watched a lot of like when Daenerys was forming the her army, and when she acquired the Unsullied and stuff like that.
Fuck.
But I was never like a huge Game of Thrones fan.
Yeah, me either.
I picked up on that.
You got that reference? Okay.
I got that. We haven't come up with a new movie tonight.
Oh my God, we have not.
That's so weird too, because one of the games that I had it's basically make your own movie kind of thing. But
I think we should do a make your own movie game every week, Monica. Honestly, we should flip flop between that and SJW Bingo.
SJW Bingo.
okay,
Yeah. I think we should just flip flop between those two, is like from now on. Yeah.
That one was too much work for me today. It was.
In fact, the make your own movie thing, I think we should probably bring that to the fan cast too. Yeah,
you say that
Tina
now.
I come up with some pretty crazy shit. Yeah. Like I was thinking, we're always talking about, okay, everybody's sick of all these woke reboots. Why don't people just band together that don't like woke reboots and take something that's obviously very feminist and make it completely non-feminist? Just for the sake of, hey, well, you can do it. Why can't I? Right? I mean, if equality is equality, then you should be able to appreciate what we're trying to do. Like take Thelma and Louise and replace the females with males and have them not die at the end. Have them fucking kill everybody. I want Nicolas Cage.
They die?
Nicolas Cage. I think they die at the end. I'm pretty sure.
With John McAvoy.
Thelma and Louise die at the end. I'm pretty sure. It's a pretty old movie, so I don't think I'm spoiling anything by saying that.
Didn't they drive off a fucking cliff?
That's what I heard. I've never seen the movie, but I know it's a very feminist movie, and I'm saying, all right, let's reboot that and let's have it be Nicolas Cage and Keanu Reeves doing the main roles, and they don't die. They just fucking kill everybody with guns. Lots of guns.
Yeah, I watched Thelma and Louise because that came out in like the mid '90s. I think I watched that with my mom or some shit, like when it first came out. But
never seen.
Yeah, I don't really remember much about it. All I know is Brad Pitt was in it, and he was like a hitchhiker or some shit, and they picked him up, and I think that they drove off a cliff at the end of it. Was all I
The
remember.
closest I ever saw of it was the Simpsons episode where they basically parodied it. That's the closest I ever got.
Probably
Oh, you're
close
doing
enough.
better than me.
Oh god!
We'll take fried
Let's
green
see here,
tomatoes
so-
and turn it into a kung fu flick.
Oh shit! There you go. We made a movie now. There
There.
you go,
There you
Pete.
go. Right
Mission accomplished.
Kung Fu fried green tomatoes. Starring
Fu
Jet
tomatoes.
Li
Oh, I
and,
like
Maters.
Starring the guys from the raid. That's our pitch.
Yeah,
That's
all
how
the
we
guys
do.
from the raid. There you go. There's our movie for tonight. Sounds good. Those works for me.
Kung
Fried green
Fu
tomatoes. The
fried
reboot. Yeah.
tomatoes.
Kung
Oh my god! Oh, whatchamacallit was in that? The chick from Weeds, Mary Elizabeth Parker. Is that her name? No, Mary Elizabeth.
something.
Fuck. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Doesn't
She
matter.
was the lead
Rebooting it
actor.
with all males. Yeah.
No.
Okay,
No idea.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
We'll have it narrated by Morgan Freeman.
Hi, I'm Morgan Freeman, and you might think that everybody was kung fu fighting. Those cats, they were fast as lightning, and boy, it was a little bit frightening because they fought
Sounds a lot
with
like Cleveland.
expert timing. That's my Morgan Freeman. This is Cleveland. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those cats, they were fast as lightning. As a matter of fact, it was a little bit frightening how they fought with expert timing.
Mm-mm.
See, there's
No.
a difference.
Not feeling it.
Really?
The eyes have it. You're defeated, son.
God damn it. Well,
This is why we
suck,
don't go on
Meta.
vacation.
You have
son.
been denied.
this is not surprising to me that this happened. And
All right, Pete. We
where's-
still love you. We got to make up for a whole week and not giving you any shit.
I
That's
know.
what I said. This is why you
Uh-huh.
don't go on vacation.
Yeah. You got to deal with this when you come back. Yeah. It's all
I
this
missed
pent
you,
up aggression
asshole.
we have. I feel
I
like I need to
did.
go on a blog and virtue signal about it.
Shit.
Don't worry, I got him earlier.
There you go.
Oh, so listen to some of the watch parties that we have lined up here, though. Like these are pretty good.
Those
So
are my
we've got
favorite. I would rather do watch parties than anything else.
The Island of Dr. Moreau. We've got the 1994 Fantastic Four movie.
That's good.
We've got Unicorn Store.
Why?
yeah.
Why is that on there?
I don't do enough
Oh.
substances. I'm sober, dude.
I'm
I
with
can't.
You know, I'm gonna need those edibles,
I
roasted.
don't
I'll
I don't
send
do
you-
drugs, and I don't smoke weed. I don't drink anymore, so I can't.
I'm with
can't
Adam.
watch
So
it.
You don't do
him and
doobies like Brian does. Late does. You smoking the doobies?
drinking
It's
that craft
so
beer
weird.
like a hipster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Drinking that craft beer. So yeah, we got Dr.
Eating all
Moreau,
them granola
Fantastic
bars or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Unicorn Store, and there was another one I wanted to do.
Debbie does
But I
Dallas.
can't. Oh, UHF.
What happened to those
UHF.
I picked on there?
Dirty
Funny how
Debbie
they got
John's
lost off
Volume
the
8.
list.
You send me. Hey, Meech.
We should
You
do
send me-
Caligula.
No, because I don't want to hear people making Trump references in the comments.
Oh God! Yeah. I didn't even think of that. Damn it! Oh my God, that would be total. Yeah.
Oh no, because I've heard "comb over Caligula" about 1,000,001 times,
Oh,
which is
Jesus, yeah.
it's actually kind
That's
of
a good
funny.
call, dude. Yeah, it's a good.
To be
call. I did
fair,
not
we
even
can't-
think of that
You
until
can't hear
brought
the
it up.
comments anyways.
Oh,
Yeah,
Caligula's
that
out.
is true.
that movie's
What?
hysterical, though.
I said to be fair, you can't hear the comments anyways. So
Yeah.
Do you guys like
But-
showgirls, or am I the
that's
only
a
weirdo
letter.
here that likes showgirls?
I
No,
would
dude,
think-
Pete
I
loves
love
it.
Showgirls.
Dude, Showgirls
I
is
love
awesome.
that
It's
movie.
the stupidest comedy ever, man. I fucking
Yes.
love that movie. It's amazing.
That is- dude.
man.
It's a
That is where-
comedy.
Dude, there's no way you
Yes.
can take that movie seriously.
Yeah, that is a
There's
comedy,
no
bro.
fucking way
That is a comedy.
in hell you can take that movie seriously. It is
That is
so
a-
bad.
That is a thinly veiled attempt at making a comedy.
Yes, I own that. I own a collector's version of that movie just because it's so stupid. Like the first time I saw it, I'm like, this actually exists and it's amazing.
Oh,
Somebody
that-
wrote this and thought this will be a great idea for a movie. I'm like, everybody that's involved with it should be ashamed of themselves. But thank you so much for entertaining the shit out of me. Wow.
They're all on drugs.
Oh, they were, dude.
You know what I'm thinking?
Well, Paul
Since
Verhoeven
Pete's
is
coming
a
back
nutcase
this
anyway.
Friday, we should probably do a watch party. The next video on the watch party.
Which what's the next watch party we have scheduled for the fan
I don't know.
cast?
That's Tap is the one. That
The next
knows.
movie is Universal Soldier.
Awesome. I love
Oh,
that one.
nice.
I figured maybe we should do it this Friday since you're coming back.
Looking forward to that one. Yeah.
It's on Amazon.
I don't have Amazon. Fuck. I'll go rent it or something.
Is Universal Soldier available on YouTube that he can watch?
Let me look.
Shit,
You can have
probably
it on
is
Amazon.
because I got it on DVD and Amazon, and it's on Netflix. I think. No, wait.
No,
Not
I don't
Netflix,
think it's on
Hulu.
Netflix.
I canceled my Netflix, bro.
Did you?
Got rid of
I'll,
it. Yeah, I got rid of it.
Petey, I'll send you my Amazon. You can have it.
Fucking
Oh, okay.
season 3 of Stranger Things pissed me off. I'm like, I'm done with this fucking channel. That's the last show they had going for it too.
What was
So
that
do
shit
you-
about the never-ending story?
What about it?
What was they talking about? I hear people mentioning it.
Is it the never-ending story or is it the Dark Crystal?
Something
it's
between
they're
some
doing a
guy and
dark-
his girlfriend.
They're doing a Dark Crystal.
It's a prequel.
A prequel,
Isn't it?
yeah. Which fuck that movie. I hate Dark Crystal.
See, I like that. I
I hate it.
enjoyed the Dark Crystal as a kid.
Those things, everything in that movie creeps me out. I saw that movie way too young and it scarred me.
Well, see, how old were you when you? Because that came out like what was it, like 83 or 84?
If
And
it
I
was
saw it when
83, I would let's see. I was born in 74, so I'd have been about 9. Yeah.
Oh, see, I watched that as a kid. I love that shit. I was born in 1980. I was like 4 when that came out, I think.
I hated
Yeah,
it.
I dug that. I love the Skeksis, man. Those things were badass looking.
Universal Soldier is a Hindi dubbed.
I saw that. I just passed that.
Yeah, I don't know.
The second one is on YouTube, Universal Soldier 2. Isn't that the one with
Yeah.
Keanu, Tom, and
All the
Goldberg
sequels
in
are
it?
trash. If I was going to watch Universal Soldier, I'd want to watch the original because the sequels are garbage.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we might have to skip on that one. Tap, find something that's on YouTube, like to pick one of the alternates.
All right, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's cool, dude. You're the one that's got the master lists. So if
there's
you
like
need,
4 Letterkenny references.
if you need
Anybody
some
watch
help
that?
finding something, though, I'll be more than happy to help you find something.
Roger.
You know, I'm a cornucopia of terrible movies. So
Mm-hmm.
got Megaforce on there. Dun, 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 dun,
Wasn't
dun.
Oh my
selected.
god, that was the one. That was the one you posted the clip with the flying motorcycle
That's
the other day.
I'm gonna save that information for the end, but yeah, I'm gonna plug that. I'm actually gonna do a review for it.
Oh yes.
A video review, like a full blown video review with clips
Okay.
and shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That is. Yeah.
That movie's
Yeah, I
something else. Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking here. I'm looking through the list of movies that we've made up, and I'm kind of writing them down now.
Yeah. So
And,
that
let's
if we get rich like Red Letter Media, we can start actually making these movies or just doing videos where we pitch them. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's what we should do. We should do team ups where we just pitch a terrible movie to people and say, hey, so it's going to star this and it's going to have this scene in it. And yeah, that kind of stuff. Just
Well, we had
make them up on the fly. Yeah. I know a guy that did that. He had a horror podcast. I don't want to mention him right now, but I don't want to like plug his shit or anything, but he would mention, he has a horror podcast and he would mention like they would invent horror movies on the fly. That was like one of his bits that he would do on his show.
nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And he would
Nice.
actually like go and make trailers for him and everything else. Like he really got involved with that shit. You would like go and like find clips off of YouTube and shit and string them together and make it look like an actual trailer with music and everything. It was weird.
I wish I had that ability.
He just has a lot of free time. He's one of those
Yeah, that ability.
non-working folk like us. Yeah.
Yeah. So far, these are our movies we've got. We've got Horlando Trans Fight Club.
Yeah, I remember
We've
that.
got
God.
we've got Chusters, which you guys remember what that one was? That's Cholo Busters,
Mhm.
and we've got Willard 2. They Squeak at Night, and
God.
and now we have Kung Fu Fried Green Tomatoes. So I really think that that's a pretty good We got a pretty good. We need one that we can build a franchise around.
That's just it. When we get rich, we're gonna basically be the new Asylum, and we'll just start making this shit into movies. Yeah.
I'm just gonna get the producer's credit. That's it.
Yep. We'll give you producer's credit. Complimentary producer's credit. We'll make sure you get a nice paycheck for nothing. Yeah.
Yep.
So you're like Kathleen Kennedy, and then you can end up running the biggest IP in
soon. I'll be running Disney.
Yeah. Then you can take that and put it on a resume and get a real job. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Instead of being Gary Marshall's going from a go-go dancer to being an executive producer and marrying the guy instead of just being his coffee.
You know what? I'm so mad when Jeff put that up because now I can't never watch the introduction to
I know
Temple of Doom anymore without saying, "Oh fuck, there she is." Oh fuck.
There's that bitch right there.
That bitch right there. Damn it.
I'm not sure what's happening.
Yeah.
Kathleen Kennedy, who's the president of Star Wars. Basically,
no, I got all that. I just meant what you were talking about.
She was the scene at the beginning of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom is basically a musical rendition of Anything Goes. It's Kate Capshaw singing in Japanese, and she's got a bunch of looks kind of like the Rockettes.
Japanese?
But not,
that was Chinese.
She's singing in Chinese. I'm sorry, I got it backwards. But she's singing in Chinese, and she's got dancing girls behind her that look kind of like the Rockettes, but they're not really the Rockettes, and Kathleen Kennedy was one of them. She just kind of put the costume on and went on stage, and she's one of the dancers.
Nope.
She's trying to be Jennifer Lopez.
It ruins that scene for me.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh my God. I just got a friend request from the most clever Al-Qaeda name that you have ever heard in your life. And the profile picture, I'm going to screenshot this and send it to you guys in the group chat. But the name is Anya Peen.
Mm-mm.
No.
I need to send you a screenshot of my friend request list.
Anya Peen. Like, really?
You should just forward all of your obscene messages to him, and then that's how you'll get even. Just forward everything directly to him.
Me?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I need to. I really do because my stuff's not censored enough. It's not censored enough. Let me just tell you. I don't know what else to do. I'm like, I can't ban everybody. I got work to do.
That's why when I do the social media plugs on the podcast and on here, I'm like, look, and just so you guys know, I'm the one that answers the fucking DMs. So don't send any fucking dick pics. Monica's not answering that shit. She's not going to see them. I'm going to have to fucking see them. So I don't want to see your dicks. So don't email them. Don't Instagram them. Don't tweet them. Don't fucking Facebook me. Don't take pictures of your asshole. And send that fucking dude from EVS. No, don't do none of that. I don't want to see it. And okay, so I forgot to write this game down too. So we got SJW Bingo. So we're not only coming up with watch parties, movies, we got games. I mean, this is good stuff.
We're full entertainment.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Not only are we entertaining you, we're also making entertainment for future videos.
There you go. See, this is planning
on the fly.
Ahead.
This is multitasking, ladies.
Yeah, this has not been planned ahead of time.
Anyways, though, you're at 2.5 hours and you're down to about 4 watchers. So.
Yep, it is time to take it home now. Actually, that's about where I was at. And I'd like to thank everybody in the chat. David Applegate, Flair X, new listener. I don't know if you subscribed yet, but if you haven't, please hit that subscription button, turn the bell notifications on. Last couple of days have been really hectic. Got a lot of outside things going on. Outside from YouTube, and next Wednesday's episode, I'm hoping we'll be able to start on time. I'll talk to you guys about that off air, as I'm going to have to be doing some extended driving on Wednesday. But Lape, Applegate, thank you guys for being in the chat. The Appalachian Americans here earlier, Salvador, and thank all my listeners, subscribers to the Place to Be Reviews. I really appreciate it. And share the video.
7676. Thanks for stopping by.
It's Tap.
Yep. Yeah, he was here. Tap. Thanks for his.
That's me.
Thank him. Thank him. Yeah.
Well, you didn't thank me.
welcome.
I was in the chat.
And
oh yeah,
I'm
thanks
offended.
Monica for being in the
Monica,
chat.
thank you for Monica for being in our chat.
I wasn't in the chat because I'm an asshole.
You said hi at the beginning.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you should thank me too, then. Damn it.
And then there was
Thank
me
yourself.
yelling at everybody.
I'm not gonna thank myself. You thank me.
Yep.
I want respect.
Hey,
I'm
thank
old.
you. Hey, look at that. We're up to 12
Hey,
likes on this video. I'm
All right, 13.
I'm happy with that. So, all right. Thank you to Tap and Groovinator Adam from Raiders of the Lost Flicks for being on this evening. Thank you both, gentlemen. Tap, go ahead. You want to plug your work yet, or are you still kind of
not yet? We're gonna wait on that.
Okay? All right. And
But hey, you know what? I ain't got a job. I can be hanging around now. I'm gonna hang around.
There you go. So we got I'm gonna put this guy to work. Then we just picked up a fourth member of the squad.
We do not need to discuss that on air.
I had to rib her about it. All right. So I know she's like, do I have to start working harder now? Is that what he's saying?
No, I know you got what you two do behind your closed doors. It's not for us.
Hey, settle down. Look at her. She's throwing shade, throwing salt. Groovinator, go ahead and tell the folks where they can find you at.
You can find me at www.raidersoflostflicks.com. I know nobody's really reading the articles on the website, so what I think I'm going to probably do going forward is I'm going to make video reviews and a written review and then just kind of publish them at the same time. So if you guys don't like to read, you can watch the video, and if you do like to read, or maybe you like the video and you'd like to read the written version too, you can do that. I'm going to try messing around with that. My next review is going to be Megaforce. I'm working on that as we speak.
Yeah,
a wonderfully bad movie from 1982. Not the Power Rangers version.
I was gonna say you gotta specify with these kids.
Yeah, this is not the sure. That'll be in the review too. I'm like, if you came here for the Power Rangers, you want to hang around because they do wear spandex. So.
Yep, they do. And actually, I just got done watching the Power Rangers Megaforce run. All right, see you later, Flare X. Let's see, we got the fan cast on Friday night. Adam, Tap, and I will be over there, and Monica will be there. So there'll be the entire crew plus Channel Dad Brian Lape.
Did I commit?
LMP might make an unscheduled stop.
Oh yeah, LMP will show up and he'll put on
and
a
ruin my game. Damn it!
LMP is officially the Mexican Cecil. So.
Yep,
he is the Mexican Cecil. He just shows up. But see, he's not quiet when he shows up. He just shows up. Like fucking Cecil will sit there, and all you'll hear is Cecil's glass and his ice.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Cecil.
Hello.
Yep. But
what are you, homo? To be like Gilbert Gottfried.
That's fucking Cecil, man. So so we got the fan cast Friday, and we're gonna. It sounds like we're gonna. Are we gonna watch a movie or? Well, we'll figure it out. We'll post it.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Oh my God! Somebody please watch Letterkenny.
So, you can find us at The Place to Be Reviews on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Email us at theplacetobereviews@mail.com. And also, Monica, you got a little. There's a giveaway we're doing on the Facebook page.
If I ever get to do it, where are we at?
We're at 2. We picked up another like. We're at like 286 right now.
Oh my Lord. Okay. Well, at 300, if that ever happens, I'm going to do a comic book character painting on a canvas giveaway.
Cool.
Yay.
It's very cool, and you guys out there, check the Facebook page. I've posted multiple pictures of Monica's artwork.
Oh my God! You know what?
Very good. So excellent.
Hey, wait, hold on before you enter it. Adam, guess what's next? We can skip Universe Soldier. Next is Forbidden Zone. That's the one we'll do then.
What's
looking at the list.
Okay. That's gonna be sick. That's gonna be so sick. Oh my God.
I do not
You've
know.
You've seen enough of it to know how terrible it is. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. That
was only in the first minute or two.
This one will hurt.
I'll check it out.
This one will.
I'll check it out.
You know what? Maybe you shouldn't check it out so you can be surprised when the day comes.
I'll send you a link, Pete, because you're gonna get through about 10 minutes and you're gonna be like, dude, what the fuck?
The fuck is this shit?
Send me a link. I'll watch it when we're done.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely. Friday night we're going to be watching Forbidden Zone on the fan cast. Then,
awesome.
Also, and to go along with hitting
we
300.
can't get to that yet because it might be a little too weird. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So, and also to go along with the 300 likes on the Facebook page, we hit that 300 like mark on the Facebook page. In addition to Monica's giveaway, I'm going to finally like open a Place to Be Reviews private Facebook group. So I'll be doing that, and I'm going to make Monica an admin on that. So she'll have to monitor everybody on that too.
Monica has a real job, so I'm not sure
I'm just
that
kidding.
it's gonna work
I
out.
know how she just can't wait, Tap, to just rub that in every fucking chance she gets.
I know.
I'm just
I know,
saying,
right?
I
know.
sleep like 3 hours a night. I don't have enough
That's
time
about
to
4
eat.
times you said that now, Monica. I'm stuck.
Because
I know.
he forgets that I like cannot be sitting on Facebook monitoring the freaking Facebook
people
group.
like Pete and I are unemployed against our own will. You know.
I know.
So,
I'm a victim here.
yeah, we're
I'm a victim here.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right. So with that being said, guys, this has gone on long enough. That's what she said. This has been episode number 48 of the Place to Be Reviews. Thank you once again to everybody in the chat and my amazing co-host Monica and my guests, Mr. Tap and Die, and Adam the Groovinator from Raiders of the Lost Flicks. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so
It's my
much.
line.
And
Hey.
with that being said, I'm Etepo Queen of the Place to Be Reviews signing off. And until we meet again on the Fancast Friday on a video right back here tomorrow on YouTube, be good and be good to each other.
And
.com.
Good night.
Have peace.
You don't have to be lonely at sjwsonly.com. Good night, everybody.